What? We're live. What?
No way.
Yeah. Now we are. We're not before, but now we are.
I really wish actually that had been that
No,
specific one.
we didn't.
Was cool.
We didn't
Do
get
we need
there.
to talk
but
about this? Are you okay, Woody?
are you okay, Woody? Is that
I need to
true?
make an appointment, but that's not for
Oh,
this.
you were serious.
Is that
You were
real? Are you being
serious?
serious?
No, guys, this is not the time.
Woody's trying to be funny. Hi, gang. Welcome. I'm the DM now. Welcome to Bards of New York.
Take it away, Hannah. What's up, everybody? It's great to be back. Thank you for bearing with us with our week off last week. Dan was a beautiful, beautiful mess with his wisdom teeth being taken out. He is now since recovered, right, Dan?
Sure.
And we are stoked to be back in the world of Cordia and with all of these friends. So I believe we don't have many announcements, do we, gang?
Just resubscribe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or subscribe using your Prime account, Amazon Prime account. Take it away, Dan. You know it better than I do.
Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, just subscribe with Prime and resubscribe, and we appreciate, and tell your friends because
Apple Podcast reviews.
Yeah.
Those help us out a lot.
Always.
Yeah, but for those of you who
Fan art?
I'll mention this too, just to kind of bait if somebody are thinking about subscribing. We had a really fun subscriber hangout last week in lieu of an episode, and we got to meet a lot of the community, and the community got to meet each other, just hung out on Discord and chatted. So if that's something that interests you to kind of get to know this community more, which is growing into a really cool community, please join us on our Discord by subscribing. And
next time we call it subscribe and chill.
What did we call it
Yes.
last time?
We called it Dan is having
Really
trouble
high.
without his teeth.
Dan is high as hell.
Dan is
Making
high
fun
on a
of him.
kite because he's on too much.
Dan was not with us.
Guys,
He was on screen. but
He was.
wasn't with
I was, but I wasn't. My body was there, but it also wasn't.
So like, subscribe on all of our platforms. Check us out. We have some fun things that are cooking and will be coming out soon. But I believe, am I correct? Does anybody want to say anything?
I'm cooking.
No.
Any announcements?
I'm currently cooked.
I think we're ready.
All right,
Yeah,
let's do
it's
it.
good to go.
So, as the music swells and the camera pans down, we last left our group of adventurers. They had a quite eventful session. They subdued the porter, which was the essence of a banshee left behind by something. Next, they, spurred on by Cora's deteriorating state, they decided to push deeper into the tunnels down a staircase where they found a river. And this river, they decided to go head downriver following certain signs in Mobian. They found a wall a building that was labeled Lodge 3, where they went into it and they discovered that it became the nest of two very old mimics. After a quick encounter there and some explaining why some things can be the things that they don't look like, to Kallias, you guys continued downriver, where as you push down through these couple days, you see stalagmites and stalactites starting to form more and more along this subterranean river, leading you towards where you have to move your way through. And it ended with one of you hearing the sound of rushing water and reminded Kallias of waterfalls from back home. And that is where we pick up. You are all on the riverboat.
Well,
and you just hear, some of you.
All right.
And you just hear the very, very faint of water.
While paddling or kicking away at the back of the raft, put my head out of the water. one of you, what can you see up ahead?
Can we see anything?
So the dim light, it's hard to see like anything further than 60 feet. The bioluminescent crystals or luminescent crystals, yes.
Previously, I yoted an Eldritch Blast to kind of like light up the thing. Would that also, would that be able to help a little bit?
If you were to do another one, absolutely, I would allow you to make a perception check, just straight, and see how far, because it can reach further than like what this dim lighting can really give you. So absolutely. Okay. So you yeeteth down, and everybody on the boat, if you want to roll perception checks, go ahead.
Am I on the boat? Yes, my echo's in the water.
Yeah, I thought your echo was on the boat steering, and you were in the water. No, your echo's in the water. It's the engine. Yeah.
The echo's in the water.
Yeah, it's been a while. What'd you get? I'll do round robin. So 18, you said?
14.
14. All right. Lilith, did you roll?
15.
All right. And then Leonidas?
I got a 14 as well.
14. All right. And Ryujin?
A crit failed.
Ooh, is this gonna be the episode?
I'm not ready for it. Beforehand he was not rolling well.
Oh no.
Your tank
The
is
karma
empty,
wheel
Ryujin.
strikes hard.
Yeah, the karma wheel has decided not today.
It's a pendulum. You got to the highest of
swings.
heights.
Okay,
And
well,
now you're
and welcome
swinging
there's
back.
not a lot of consequences with the crit fail here.
But you know what that means? That maybe someone else will gain that
The
karma.
Somebody will
The
gain
power.
the Green Lantern ring.
Yeah.
All right. So with those perception checks, it's hard to really tell. As you look down, what you really see and are able to make out with those checks is the stalactites and stalagmites are growing larger and more frequent. And you get to the point where you can kind of tell way down the way, about, I would say, as it fizzles out past 120 feet, it's going to be very slow going through these stalactites and stalagmites. Or stalagmites, right?
Might
Yeah.
from the ground.
Are from because
Sorry.
they're kind of coming up through the water, and the water's moving like just around through them. Almost, it's not rushing very quickly, and so it's not like a rapid sort of situation, but it is going to take some maneuvering to get through these. But other than that, you don't see a drop off. You just see the tunnel continue down for, I would give you an estimate, 150 feet.
I'm assuming this is relayed in my direction, hopefully.
Are we going to fall to our death, or should we stop?
Should I still be in the water?
I feel like I'm not equipped for this situation. What is happening?
I'm going to get out of the water.
Oh wait, Kallias, I don't think that.
Okay, Kallias, you pop out.
Chuck.
What? Oh, Chuck is your echo.
Chuck the echo.
Damn it.
You see the echo kind of like it's like bright because the eyes kind of glow like a brighter blue
They do.
than your eyes, and you see it kind of, its head was down. It kind of looks up towards you.
I think you can keep going, Chuck. You're doing a great job.
Wow.
God.
Rest, Chuck.
Yeah.
Long may Chuck rest.
Well, I would say that attempting to stop might. I don't know what we would do after that. Hope maybe it's not that far down.
I want Ryujin and Kallias to roll me survival checks.
Okay. Let's roll the new die.
Why the two of them?
Because Ryujin's a ranger, and he would kind of have a knowledge of this, and Kallias grew up around a lot of waterfalls. Unless, I don't think you did, Leonidas, and I don't think you did, Ember, and Lilith definitely didn't.
I did not. So.
What'd you
15.
get, Ryujin?
21.
All right, we're back, baby. Okay, and Kallias?
So 15.
15. Okay, you both. You just got the save. You guys can hear it from judging of like how this stream is moving and the distance or like the sound quality of the. It's a
cat
good
throwing
ways
up.
away. Like the tunnel seems to be like amplifying it towards you in a way, but you can tell like it's not that close. It's not like the next 300 feet at the very least. Maybe within the next mile or two, but it's not as close as you think it is.
But we can hear it from here.
But you can hear it from here.
Right.
Ryujin, do you think
We
it
can
might
hope.
be best?
Sorry.
I think if we maybe can get our way through these rocks, do you think we'll be able to tell when the current starts to pick up and maybe hold there?
I think
Fair enough
so,
for now.
as long as we move slowly.
All right, Chuck, get out of the water.
Ember, what you wanted to say something. What did you say?
Well, I'm not much of a boatist, but I'm just, if I don't know where else we would go, unless we find something on the side, like another one of those hidey holes. But if this is the river that we must follow, we have to get down the waterfall somehow.
Yes, I do agree that I think it would be beneficial if we just kept going, because I don't know how. I think where we want to be going is that way.
Yes. I think we should just proceed with caution. I think that would be prudent.
A fearful caution.
Mm-hmm. All right. Try to take a rest while we push through. As you guys continue forward.
It was really quick snores.
Oh.
I was like,
I didn't know what it was, and I was confused.
sorry guys,
Embers.
just clearing my throat.
My sinuses.
Your cat throat.
I won't ask it.
Nope.
Nope, don't do that.
As you guys push down and start kind of finding and weaving your way through these, I would like whoever is steering, which last person I believe was Leonidas, roll me just a general survival. I think I want to go
Nice.
survival with the boat
Okay.
because it's like acting with nature.
Were we doing? I thought we were doing strength before. I'm okay with
This
doing.
because so strength is like pushing the boat along or pushing against current. This one
Mhm.
is like working with the current to go through and around and navigate the rapids, so to speak.
Right.
So I
Alright.
think it's more of a survival.
Cool. Cool with that. Yeah, that's a 7.
7. All right. With the
Nice.
7, you guys there's a lot of like you're like whoa, and Farnham with Cora, he kind of like has to hold her down, make sure she's okay. But there's a little bit of bumping and banging on this raft, but good thing however it was made and whatever it was made out of, it's sturdy. So a little bit of wear and tear gets added to this raft, but it stays together. But definitely you guys have some trouble with the rapids going through, or the challenge, the stalagmites that have obstacles. You guys continue for about an hour. Does anybody taking a short rest while we do this?
Yes.
I think there's
Can
no
I-
reason not to.
Can I do that? Wow. Quick question. If Chuck leaves the water, will the boat go slower?
Yes, it will go a little slower. Because Chuck's kind of acting as an engine
That he is.
in a way.
Chuck will do that.
Good old engine
good old-
Chuck.
good old
I'll do
engine
that.
Chuck. So can I not take a short rest if I'm steering?
It's such a weird thing with
It is.
echoes.
Well, the thing is, I can't go into the water. I'm saying either Chuck is pushing or Chuck is steering
yeah.
for me to be able to short rest.
Yeah. Or I mean, you could hand it off to Farnham or Hugh.
Oh, Hugh. Hugh, could you do this? My friend,
Yes.
my friend Chuck is down there, and he's doing his work, and I have to rest.
I'm rather fine, so go. Yes, take a seat.
Good on
I
you.
think we'll be needing you rested for what's coming up. And he's kind of like just like scanning in front. Just his eyes are kind of darting, just always looking.
Took a short rest. I only rolled a 2.
But
And
did
I
you
only
roll?
had 1 hit die.
You only have 1 left.
Yep. It's been a long day.
It's been a long. Yeah, because you guys haven't taken since like the worm fight. The second worm, because didn't you long rest in the desert? No, you didn't.
We long rested when we
rested.
were on the shore.
on
like
the-
the lodge.
On the shore. Because we were in the boat
Oh.
on the shore long resting, and then we fought the
Yes.
mimic.
Okay.
And Kallias all rocked our day.
Rocked our brains.
Elias got scaled.
Kallias' fight or flight kicked in, and he fought all of his friends.
He said both at once.
Jeez. Alright. So you all can have a short rest and add whatever hit points you have to it.
I'm at max, baby.
You son of a bitch.
I'm good.
You guys push up, following this ravine in a way, and the more circular tube-like cavern that this is kind of flattens out into more of an oval, and you do start to see a bit of a shoreline on either side start to present itself of this dark purple rock, sandstone-esque, and stalagmites and stalactites poking through as you move through. As you guys keep going through, you get to a certain point, and up ahead you see the stalagmites and stalactites almost like looks like a mouth with teeth coming down from the top and up from the bottom. And roll me a Kallias, since you are steering.
Roll me a Kallias.
I mean, not Kallias, I'm sorry, Leonidas. God,
Oh,
you guys have
I'm not steering.
It's
Well,
Hugh.
Chuck
Hugh
is steering.
No,
Hugh
is
is
steering.
steering.
Chuck's
Oh.
in the water.
My brain, guys.
Before we jump any further than that, has there been any writing in Mobian on the walls as we've gone on?
Roll me a perception check. Let's see if you notice. Way to ask.
Ooh, that's a 19.
Okay. With a 19, as you guys are going through, you do spot very faded one. And who can anybody read these? Or
It had been Hugh and I were like basically doing a what's it called, a Rosetta Stone
Round
moment.
robin.
yeah,
That a stone.
I think Hugh cast comprehend languages.
Yeah.
Let me just double check, see if, because he may have
And-
used an ability.
And in theory, we know the words for "in 4 hours' time you will reach large number 3."
So
Large number
hopefully we can discern it from
We
that.
can-
There's some
That's-
weird conjugations that happen that makes
Yeah.
it.
Mobian is a very, very complex language.
Great.
All right, so Hugh kind of takes a peek at it as you point out for Hugh, and he kind of takes it. And he's like, let's see what he rolls and see what he gets. Oh, natural 20 on Hugh! Can't even see him. Hugh kind of looks at him and goes, it's speaking of an armory, and it's a few distance. I don't know what the symbol they use for distance is weird, but it is similar to the one before, but it is an armory about 2 of whatever the distance they use down from here. So that's not.
Does anyone want to check out the armory?
Yes.
I assume the prices will be lower than the place we went to previously.
Okay. Toad drives a hard bargain. Okay. You guys continue down, and you get to that point. It was that sign was about maybe 10 minutes from getting to that point where it's almost like you're blocked on the river. Like you look at it and the boat cannot fit through from that, like the maw, let's call it the maw section. Because it looks like piranha teeth coming down and up.
So we are like up against it.
Yeah, and you guys like kind of like Hugh kind of starts like kind of bringing the boat back and trying to turn it around so you can kind of make it that eddy on the bottom of the grooves to kind of park the boat in a way. And he maybe we could bring it around the side, or we could just continue on foot. I believe we could continue if the shore stays like this as he continues to kind of create that eddy.
Good. You're looking really good, Hugh. I think whatever you do is best.
You guys take a peek at Hugh. Folks? He's got some biceps.
He looks some
pretty good.
Guns.
Yeah.
Hugh's looking fresh.
He's a lift wizard.
Like he probably doesn't do leg day all that often, but he keeps it tight.
School of the yoke.
Oh my god! Is your Romanians PR on that Romanian, bro? I think every goddamn episode I bring up that voice.
You do.
I go back and listen, and I'm like, why do I do that voice all the time?
You're just gonna have to center it in an actual NPC, because otherwise it's gonna bleed through all.
I mean, there was one that you guys met for a moment, but
in a one shot.
Yeah. I think it was Lilith's or Ryujin's. It was Ryujin's.
Modell.
Yeah, Modell.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was my surfer bro.
Well, you clearly want another one. So
it's me. Come on, dude.
So, what do you say, folks? Shall we put our feet back on solid ground?
I think so.
And walk from here?
I think that's the best idea. Chuck! In you go.
Chuck kind of moves to one side of the boat and starts kicking from like one corner of it, and you guys kind of push over to the side.
How long do the echoes last?
There is no.
It never says. It's just within a certain amount of feet.
In there?
Yeah.
You can just like yote an echo.
In later versions, I can yote an echo 1,000 feet away from me.
You can do like a little scout.
I can do like I become like incapacitated, but
my
echo
it
goes
specifically
1,000.
says it lasts until it's destroyed. You dismiss it as a bonus action. You manifest another, or until you're incapacitated.
It's probably because like that's the
crazy.
Entire conceit of the class.
Right. That you can just like summon them.
Like that's
Very
the
cool.
thing they can do.
Yeah.
And so like that, like RP for Echo Knights, you're like, I don't want to clean my house today. I'm gonna make my Echo do it.
Boink. Yeah.
Or I don't want to
God
push
forbid
a
they
boat.
should get a paper cut, because that's it. That's
Chuck, no!
Trips on like some dirty clothes and hits their head.
What is it? I think somebody wrote that the real world equivalent for a single point of piercing damage is getting a chip stuck on the like top roof of your mouth, like that kind of cut. So if that's all it takes for a point of damage, then ow!
Shove that mousetrap.
It's like a shadow clone.
Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. God, fuck yeah. So you guys kind of push over to the side of the shore, and you have it right there. And you, so do we want to just continue on foot, or do we want to bring the boat up and maybe see if we can get around it?
I think it might be best if we just continue on foot.
I mean, if we can carry the boat, it might be useful later.
It will take 4 people to carry the boat, to have each corner, like, securely. If 2 people, if y'all want to roll some strength saving throws.
Well, what about
you guys have it. Go for it.
What about an echo and a person, and then 2 other people?
Bitch, I need to look at these echo rules more.
It literally, I have them right here. I'm getting they're crazy. It
you
says,
can do anything.
and I quote, "You're at 3rd level, right?
Correct.
Okay. Because the next one is 7th. You've got... It has AC of 14 plus your proficiency, so 16, 1 hit point, and immunity to all conditions. If it has to make a save, it uses your saving throw bonus for the roll. Same size as you. You can command it on your turn to move 30, blah, blah, blah. As a bonus action, you can teleport. It can attack instead of you. I mean, it's down to our super fight thing. There's a whole lot of things that it doesn't say anything about.
So it, not to be crude, but you could make it have sex with something.
Oh my literal
Why
god.
is that where we
Why
go?
is that where we went?
But you know what we could?
There is no parameters for what it is.
It's like that scene from Watchmen.
It cannot have like too much aggressive.
No,
like,
it can't. It
pain.
can't be.
No, you can't do BDSM.
Can't do BDSM.
No.
Okay, where are we going with this conversation? I thought we were playing D&D.
Unbelievable.
I mean,
I
it's
don't
not
want.
the-
I would rather we leave the boat behind. If more things become other things, then we will not want to have a boat with us.
Ah,
That's true.
Do we even
is
need the
true.
boat as a boat?
If we do run out of shoreline, then that is kind of the end of the road for us.
You
Yes.
can swim.
And then we leave the boat and we're fine. Right?
I suppose.
Yes. I think leaving the boat could be prudent because then we don't have to worry about it. And if there are more dangers up ahead, which I don't know, just called intuition, I think there could be. It'd be one less thing to worry about. And if it turns out we need it, we can always take an extra bit of time and kind of like he glances toward Cora kind of nervously when he says that. But I think for the good of being safe, continue on foot may be better.
Let's head out then.
You're the one who hired us, so we'll follow you.
Yes, I am. I am the boss. Kind of laughs at himself.
We
when he
didn't
says
say that.
And neither did I. Truly, neither did I.
I even felt a little awkward about that.
I apologize. Sorry.
No, I mean,
How
it's
did
okay.
Chuck feel?
Chuck's inside me.
Oh my god.
Wow.
It
So
came out. No, he's back in me. Chuck has finished his leave.
So Chuck's finished and is inside you.
What are you doing, Step Echo?
No! We're done.
Oh
What
my
are you
God.
doing, fake me?
Chuck has finished his turn.
we're,
That's it. You're still digging that hole.
we're on
It's
the we're on
just-
the shore.
I'm
We're on the shore now.
Yeah.
crying a lot, guys. I'm
So-
about to kill you.
Moving on.
We are on the shore and moving without the boat. Boat is moored, yes?
Yes.
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 You guys pull the boat up onto the shore. I will adjust accordingly.
Clean my brain with steel wool.
Okay. You guys have this. You see on one end, you see like the stalactites and stalagmites. A lot of them are more in the water. On the side, it's a little bit more open right here. As if maybe this maw's wisdom teeth were taken out and you can't see and they're not there
Hey,
anymore.
that's real.
But you kind of can see past it in the more oval shape now of this river cavern continues on for at least another 60 feet that you guys can see in the low light.
So we are just walking at this point, just moving forward, or have we not started this yet?
If we continue moving forward from here, you guys hear the of whatever water moments happening down the ravine. If you wanted to continue forward, I would want a marching order.
Ooh.
Unless we are given a reason to stop, I would say might as well keep moving. I think it is perhaps unwise for me to be right in the front, though I will be the eyes of those directly in front of me.
Is it dark, DM? Is it pretty dark?
I mean, most of you have dark vision. I think the two people that
Ryujin
don't,
doesn't.
Ryujin doesn't, Hugh doesn't, and Hugh pops up his dancing lights when he does not, when he can't see. But the veins of crystals and ore that have that very faint glow give off a low light. So Ryujin and Hugh can probably see about 30 feet away.
I can't. I don't have dark vision.
Oh, and Leonidas as well. So that you can see, and for those of you with dark vision, you can see pretty well within 30 feet, and then past that, it's like more of a black and white sort of situation.
We have dark vision person in front, directly behind heavy hitter, and then me, firmly in the middle, and then heavy hitter dark vision.
Let me get out my notes so I can write down this order.
I will go first, okay?
I'll be in the back.
I'll be third.
All right, I'll do. I'm just gonna put it on my map that I have.
Is that what you were saying, Ember?
Lilith?
Should I be?
Doesn't really matter.
And we can do. It's wide enough to where you can do like 2 by 2, if you wish.
The marching
2 by
door.
2, marching door to door.
God loves Mormons and he wants some more.
Hey, it's like we all went to theater school.
Huh.
Wouldn't that have been weird?
Or we just love good quality theater that we miss so much. So what's the marching order, y'all?
I'm going first.
I'm in the
Lilith,
back.
and then
I think it's me.
okay, so Lilith and Kallias, and then who's next?
Ryujin.
Ryujin. All right, Ryujin. There.
I'll be with Ryujin.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Oh, I'm so excited. Just for all of you watching and listening later, as we're setting up these minis on the map, I'm currently holding off camera a couple of our custom printed minis, and I just can't wait for those to be shown because they are something. They are something.
Should we switch to the map view?
Yeah, sure. Let's switch to the map view.
Whoa.
Never a good sign for our integrity.
No,
Our
it's
party's
not.
like health
No.
health
At all.
point integrity when the public is being shown the map.
That's true.
Ryujin,
Yeah.
no.
Here we are.
That's a lot of water. Should I be concerned about that?
I mean, so this map, this on the right of you, that kind of ledge, that's the wall. I don't have like great walls to put in for my
walls.
So
of my
far.
foam stuff I've constructed thus far. I haven't been able to do that yet, but like
You used to
you
have
can-
one. I remember the first time you made a foam set, you had like the back of a throne room, kind of like a back of a throne tomb number.
That was like a stepped kind of throne thing, and that had since fallen apart, and I threw it away. And that was like
Yeah.
before I knew what to do with foam and how to actually use it to make it look good.
Trouble with foam.
But this is kind of the sort of place, and I'll place a boat for y'all too. The boat's just kind of right here, moored up against the side. More so kind of back over here. Ooh.
Oh,
Ember, no.
Not Ember in the water.
down goes Frazier.
Who is it that can't swim?
I mean,
I've never learned, so I'm not great.
I don't think Ember enjoys the water either.
I'm not saying that I can't swim. I would prefer not to.
But I'm not saying I like
I'm
my
not saying
fur
I'm
wet
going to.
either.
It's not a pleasant experience.
I
So-
just have image of like Ember in a bathtub, like covered in soap, but also in full regalia, like the clothing too. Okay.
So this is the marching order in like a kind of a clump right here. This is our halfling friend and Hugh with Cora in the back.
It's on her side. Oh, she's hurt. I forgot.
Mhm.
All right.
So we continue forward through these stalagmites and stalactites.
Yeah, I'm just going to also be checking for traps.
Okay, roll me everyone.
Oh,
As you slowly inch forward, are you doing so stealthily at all, or we just going?
yeah.
I was thinking it was like a be light with your feet kind of moment.
Okay, if you wish, I'll allow you to use stealth checks. You do not have to. But everybody make me perception checks.
I'm not the best at
I'm
being
not.
stealthy, I'm going to be honest.
All stealth. Guess
I'm
not.
as well stealth, right? Ooh.
Wait, you want us to roll stealth and perception, or one or the?
What?
If you
Or
wish
both.
for stealth, you can do it. But everybody has to roll perception. Stealth is optional. And
Stealth
what's
is
your-
6, perception 8.
Nice.
Changing dice.
Ember's more of a people person, not a nature person.
I'm not that bad at
Um,
stone.
That's
Oh yeah,
gonna
true.
be-
I almost said Khajiits. Do Tabaxi get?
Yeah, well, I have proficiency in stealth.
Oh, like
Oh, wow.
naturally.
I got like a +4.
Huh.
I just
got like a
rolled a
+4.
2.
Yeah, true. All right, the two will get you.
I rolled
Indeed.
I
Yeah,
rolled
Leonidas.
I rolled a 9 in stealth
Okay, and
Good.
and a 21 in perception.
okay, cool. Lilith.
I got a natural 20 in stealth, which is a total of 28, and I got an 18 in perception.
Lilith
God.
disappeared.
Has the mantle been passed to Lilith? All right,
Sounds-
Ember.
Sounds like it.
Okay, what you got? Yeah, the 7 and the 8. 7,
6 and 8.
6 and 8. And then Kallias.
Bruh. I got a 21 in
Mhm.
stealth
Okay.
and a 15 in perception.
Okay, and then Ryujin.
I got a dirty 20 in perception and a 23 in stealth.
Okay, so as you guys inch forward slowly, knowing that you're pretty quiet, moving up this kind of ravine, just kind of like nervous because the stalagmites and stalactites create this very ominous atmosphere. You guys, Ember, your foot catches something, and you look down and you see this bone on the shoreline. And then you look up, and then you all kind of start to notice along this maw section of the ravine, there's bones just kind of scattered about. Animal bones, bones that seem humanoid. They're just kind of scattered. And who got the highest perception? I think it was Leonidas.
I got a 21. Ryujin, didn't you get a 23?
No, that was stealth.
Okay.
I had a
Oh,
20.
I got a... Oh, yeah, no, I got a 21 perception.
Leonidas, over here in this top right corner, you can kind of, you just out of the corner of your eyes, you're kind of scanning this room, see a movement of some sort of thin object and move. And it catches your eye and you see it, but then all you see is a stalagmite.
I'm going to say something in a quiet voice to all of you. Over there, and I point, was a arm. I send Terrence over there.
I cast false life on myself to
Okay.
give myself some healing temporarily.
Good idea. You see Farnham, Milton, kind of go, oh shoot, right. Kind of hunkers down with Cora as you guys all kind of like take a more aggressive stance in as Leonidas relays this. So Milton or Terrence.
Terrence. I like Milton
Terrence moves forward towards this stalagmite.
though. Oh, how far away is that?
That from where you are, let me look. That's
You can say you stepped forward.
Yeah, I'll
it's
step
not
two.
not even like that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Okay.
It's a 40 square. Yeah, he's just within.
No, it's 30 feet. So I'll go
okay.
within 30 feet of
I'll
him.
go, yeah, you're gonna be like right here up next to
Great,
Lilith, behind this
great.
rock. Yeah, that's within right there.
Great.
I finally get to use my thing I bought
at
so
you.
long ago.
Look at you.
I bought it and then COVID.
So many
jeez.
years ago, it's buried in a box somewhere in Boston is like all my Warhammer
like measurement shit, the energy cone of like 15
Yeah.
feet and the things like that. And if I could find that, next time I'm there,
Dude,
I'll
when we play in
cast it back over
person,
here.
I want everything.
Yeah,
I want to be
because
decked
I have
out.
my hero scape shit. I found that all, so we
that
can
would be
use that.
huge.
Yeah.
But Terrence
Unless
comes
it's
up
about to die.
and looks,
Just Terrence.
Terrence is my
and
echo.
you guys see. 1 second. Pause. Hold up. Okay, as Terrence continues forward, you see this tentacle shoot out of this stalagmite and grab Terrence. And as it rips back, you see Terrence just
Damn it, Terrence.
disappear. Everybody roll initiative.
Okay. So
Goodbye, Terrence. You did well.
we're
All
rocking
right, so
rocking these
Terrence-
rolls today.
Terrence is gone. This is gone. And now my new mini that I painted. You guys see as this stalagmite kind of stretches and curves, and all these tentacles shoot out of it and like start like flipping and rolling, and this mouth and these teeth pop out as rocks kind of shoot out. This roper appears, and
It looks like that monster from Monsters Inc. that is like with like
take the piss out of it. All right,
yeah,
who
it's
got
fine.
above a 20?
I got a goddamn natural 20.
Oh, a natural 20. So what's that total?
22.
22. All right, and you get the extra action. Yeah. So
I
Ember.
also got a 22.
All right, and then Kallias.
You probably go ahead of me though.
I'm gonna have you, since natural 20, I'm gonna have you go first,
Yeah.
and just since it's the same
That's
number.
how I picked.
Anybody else get above 20? Okay, 20 to 15.
I got a 17.
17. And Ryujin?
A 19.
Okay, 19.
All respectable numbers. All respectable
You
numbers.
did not
Respectable
roll
numbers.
well. You did not roll well.
Numbers your mother would be proud of.
Lilith. All right, and then 15 to 10. All right, Leonidas, what did you get?
I got a 7.
Nice, man.
Isn't that lucky sevens for the day?
Well, not in.
What's
not in-
your dexterity score?
Mine?
Yeah.
13.
Okay, you go before the roper.
That means Roper sucked ass today.
Roper.
The roper rolled an 8 and is a stalagmite, so not a great dex.
Well,
That's a shock.
Then it's, and you know what's funny? It's gonna be Hugh also rolled a 7. So actually no, Hugh got an 8. I apologize.
no.
Sorry, Hugh. I'm not gonna dunk on you that hard. Always, for those watching at home and listening at home, all my NPCs in my campaigns I play are always just bupkis. They just always are not great. They always roll like crap.
They're all
Famous
that's-
bad.
I can think of one that rolled pretty well.
Yeah.
Which one?
I can think of two, actually. Well, no. I was gonna initially say Jessix did, but Jessix chunked it. So.
Jessix got bodied by you guys. All right, and then that is everything. Okay, wow, good initiatives, everybody. So Ember, you see this roper. What do you do?
I cast with my first, with my bonus action, I cast Hex on it.
Ooh, okay. All right.
And then, surprise, surprise, I'll do 2 Eldritch Blasts this time.
Ooh.
2 blasts this time.
Because I have 2 actions.
Hey, roll.
First
Fine.
one is a 19.
19, I believe. It you see it hits the more rocky part of it, more of its armor does not hit.
What did you just say?
I'll roll again. I'll go for my second attack. Natural 1.
Okay.
Who does it hit, buddy?
Now natural 1. Where are you? You're actually not gonna hit anybody, but it kind of like you see it and you're confused that it didn't quite do the damage because you see it connect, and then the next one it just kind of like it releases too soon the spell that you're trying to send, and it goes and it hits this and blows it out of the water, creating and kind of just like destroys this rock face right there. That's what you do. All right, and then do you move at all, or do you stay where you are?
I stay.
Okay. Just so you guys know, you can kind of make it. It's not super deep along here, it seems like, and you can maybe make it across. If you wanted to move across the stalagmites and stalactites. Excuse me.
Oh.
And then now we go to Kallias. Your turn.
Seeing something that was one thing
Again.
become another thing again. There is an initial upwelling of fear, but with the conversation I had with Leonidas still echoing in my head, I just square my teeth. I'm going to move diagonally downward onto the lower shore.
Okay.
And then letting that chaotic, maddening energy pool in my hands, I'm going to send a surge of a chaos bolt forward towards it. Not quite that far forward. A little
Not
bit
that far
back.
forward? Alright, I'll go back a bit. Like 10 feet back? Like
That's
right in front
perfect.
of... Okay,
No. Yep, right there. And I'm going to make sure using the Tides of Chaos on that one.
Oh, you're going to use Tides of Chaos?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I need you to roll.
Okay.
Gonna be both.
Gotta do both. That's great. Okay, let me roll the attack first. Okay. I don't even think that hits. Oh! No. A 20?
20 just hits.
20.
Whoa.
Oh. Okay. Because that is... Yes, but it is a +6. I thought it was a +4. Okay. So it's 2.
Yeah, roll for the damage, and then we'll roll for the wild magic table.
Fireball explodes.
Very good. Not very good. 3 and 4. That's going to be... I think it's going to come out as acid damage.
Okay.
And it's 8 points of acid damage.
Okay. 8 points of acid damage. Awesome. As it hits it, it kind of like its little tentacles wiggle more in a hurt state, and roll me on that other table.
Ooh, that is a 93.
93. That's like the highest you've gotten thus far.
Yep.
I
Oh,
gotta find another mini really quick.
Oh no! What does that mean?
Exciting.
Oh, perfect. I got the perfect one. So you guys see Kallias cast this spell. And you see, as he's like holding that bolt and shoots out, you see his form just double in size. And he is now considered large Kallias. I don't have a large Kallias, so I have this little snake mini.
That's
I mean, that is appropriate.
that is very appropriate.
Kallias just kind of grows like a number of feet in the air after shooting that bolt. For the next minute, you're considered large.
Whoa!
Well,
What happened?
What happened?
Cool. All right. God, you haven't gotten a bad one yet.
Yeah, really.
It's gonna hit so
It's
hard,
gonna
but it does.
be real bad.
Well, after level 3, after level 5, I'm making a new one, just so you guys know.
fun.
where
I
this-
need to resend me the one we have currently, but
Okay. Yeah, I will.
at some point.
All right, cool. Kallias, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool, awesome. You dirty dog. Now we go to Ryujin. It's your turn. Oh, hey, Bailey.
Can I get to that what is that? The stalagmite that's next to
like in this area right here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Can I
not
stand?
all of them are stalagmites, and some of them are just rocks.
Oh, can I stand on one of those?
Yeah. I'm gonna ask for a quick athletics check as you make your way over.
Word. That was a natural 20.
Perfect. Yeah, you get.
There
so
we go.
Is that kind of where you wanted to be, right there?
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of like wheel your way like underneath large Kallias's legs, kind of do a little slide, pop up, and just jump, bum, bum, like an American Ninja Warrior, and land on this kind of rock cropping as the water is lapping over it like a boss. What are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna pull out the longbow.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot it.
All right. Roll an attack.
Pop off, baby.
That's a 3.
A 3. All right. With that 3, it just kind of like off. The light in here, it's kind of like it's still like the adrenaline hit you, and you can't really see very well, and it just kind of it shoots wide. But now you're kind of starting to steady yourself more, maybe for the next attack. At the end of your turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Now we go to Lilith. Your turn.
All right. Well, I've never seen something like this in my life before, and it's truly frightened me. But the only thing I know what to do in a situation that frightens me is to fight. So I'm going to take out my dagger, take out my rapier, spin the dagger in my hand real cool like, and then run towards this ugly toothy thing and attack.
All right, you make your way up towards it. Now roll me your attack.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, all right. That is a 25 to hit.
Dude, yeah.
Okay. That's 10 points of damage for the rapier, and then I'm gonna take my dagger and slash across.
All right.
As a bonus action.
Roll your bonus action attack.
Oh, probably didn't make it. That's 9.
Yeah. So as the rapier, you kind of stab it right into its mouth. Is like, and you get it right into the mouth, and you go, and like tries to bite down. You pull it out, and you try to like bring it around to the next one, and just glances off a rock that's attached to its body. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Awesome. Moving over now to Hugh. I always have to play my own characters in this game. I guess that's a thing, right?
You make me bleed my own blood.
You make me bleed my own blood. He is going to cast a good old his favorite little dancer, Witch Bolt, at 2nd level. So he's going to cast that. Keep track of that, and he's gonna go as he like pulls his book up, and it just shoots out, and it hits. All right. So it's gonna, you see it connect with kind of the top, and like shoots a bunch of rocks off of the side of this stalagmite roper, and it's going to do 2d12. Hell yeah, Hugh. Zaddy Hugh. Ooh. That is a total of 21 damage from Hugh.
Holy crap.
He's like holding it from his book, and you see him kind of straining with it a little bit as it kind of arcs like a Tesla coil over all of you to it.
Now he can damage him every turn.
Yeah, he can. It's connected. All right, that's the end of Hugh's turn. He's going to stay right where he is. Actually, he's moving a little bit here. Just retcon that a little bit. I'm just kind of stepping in front of Milton and Cora. And then now we go to Leonidas. It's up to you.
Well, I'm going to bonus action cast an echo. His name is Simon. And Simon will go, he'll go over, you can't see where I'm pointing, but like to the left of...
Here, let me do the cardinal directions to help us out with this. Grab my marker.
Oh, look at you.
That helped?
Yes, I want him to go northwest of the dude.
Okay.
Oh, that's me. That's me, not me.
Oh, Milton.
No, Simon.
For fuck's sake.
You send him like right here.
No, up, so he can hit him.
Up next to it. Okay.
Can it be there?
I think that's within 30 feet of you.
And then move me, because that's 15 of my feet. So then move me another.
Yeah, I would say that's 30 feet from you.
Oh, then move me there. That's great.
Yeah,
and then I
it's
will.
definitely within 30 feet.
I will attack with the echo.
All right, roll attack, good dog.
Simon says attack.
Simon says attack. Very nice.
Simon says get got.
That's a 15. So no.
All right, you go and Simon tries to connect with its great sword, and you see this kind of just temporal essence just off of the roper.
Well,
All right, is that the end of your turn?
I don't think I can do anything else. So.
All right, hey y'all, it's the roper's turn.
Oh shit.
The roper is going to use
20.
one attack on Simon, one attack on Lilith, one attack on Big Kallias, and one attack as whoever's closer on Real as 4, because all of its tentacles has 4 attacks.
And they stretch that far?
That
I
far?
hate this.
Well, let me see. Let me double check.
That's
Yeah.
like a
Well,
40.
For the hex, I'm gonna. He has a disadvantage on strength ability checks.
Okay. Let me just check to see how close everybody is to it. Yes. It's gonna be able to get everybody it's going for. So it's gonna go for its reach is 50. So
That's
ropers.
great for me.
No joke. So first attack, let's go for Simon. A 10.
No.
Fuck! Simon just whoosh, dodges out of the way as this like whoosh, this tentacle shoots towards it. Now let's go for Big Kallias. Oh, what'd I get? Ooh, 23 to hit. That's gonna hit. That's gonna definitely hit, isn't it?
That's gonna hit.
All right. Roll me. Target is grapple. So as this tendril wraps around you, and that is so you are now grappled by this tendril.
Okay.
No damage.
So it's for like, all right, great.
Grapple. Okay. Now for Lilith. $19 to hit.
Yeah.
That's it. So you are also now grappled by it. This tentacle wraps around you as well. You get this little white guy on you. And then finally we go to Leonidas. Oh wow, good rolls, Woody. 25 to hit.
That will not hit. No, that hits, of course.
Okay. You are now also grappled. Yeah. All right. So and then it's going to use. It also has one extra attack. Since none of those do damage, it can do 1 bite a turn, and it's going to go. Kind of looks at it. It's going to try to bite at Simon. Oh, it's gonna hit Simon. It
How
got
do you
over
know?
a 20. Over
Oh.
a 20.
Fine.
Okay, you see its maw kind of down on Simon, and the essence just.
Is it like when a dog bites at bubbles and gets one, and it's just like gone?
You see, like the one eye that the roper has, kind of look like it furrows its rocky brow for a second, a little confused. But yeah, Simon is now gone.
Wait, did you do damage to Leonidas?
No, you are now grappled. So what the roper does with its tendrils, it just grapples you, and you'll see what happens next. All right, that's the end of the round. You hear top of the round, Milton go, does anybody need? Everybody okay? How can I help?
God damn it, Milton.
Can you do anything or just stay out of the way?
I'm good at bandaging, like helping people. So, do you need help?
I don't think any of us need any help. I would appreciate it. If you can hit something, I don't know, do that.
I want to get out.
And he goes, oh, shoot. And he kind of comes over this way. He's not very strong, but he's gonna try to help here. He's a round action, if you guys will. He's gonna try to roll a strength check to help get you out. You see him grab onto the bit of the tentacle, and he just sort of like rips on it, but his little halfling form just isn't strong enough.
One moment. Let me just check something.
All right,
Okay.
cool.
Never mind.
Okay. So that's Milton. Cora's out cold still. Now Ember, your turn.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch. Roll me attack, baby.
I rolled another natural 1.
What the hell, dude?
Folks,
What's
Dice
wrong
Joe.
with me?
Get it out. Throw it out the window.
what is going on?
Just yeet that D20 out. Okay, so you get same thing. Like, I think there's a little bit of nerves with this. You're like, okay, I got this, and it just keeps releasing early. Kind of like when you hit a ball and it goes foul. It hits this bit of rock and it blows it away,
That was so
removing
many.
it. So it kind of leaves Ryujin. Now there's a gap of water between him and the shore.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Anything else you do, Ember?
No.
Okay. All right. Now we go to Kallias. Your turn.
I am going to use my newfound size and strength to try and tear out of this tentacle.
Mm-hmm. All right. Roll me an attack, or roll me it's either acrobatics or athletics to get out.
As a thicky, I get advantage on all strength-based checks, so I'm going to
Oh.
As a
use that.
thickie.
Kallias, they are looking thick.
That is 21.
21. Okay, you were able to kind of like and push off the tentacle, and it kind of like comes back towards the roper, and you are no longer restrained or grappled. Hello?
And then as a bonus action, I am going to, I think it is 2 for 1. Give me 1 second to just make sure what I'm looking at.
So that escape was an action. So it's a
That's
bonus.
no, it's an action. I'm using a bonus action now.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going to use all 3 of my sorcery points to regain a 2nd level spell slot.
Oh.
As I just channel that magic inwards and refresh.
Yeah, you
Yeah. The veins.
Yep. Perfect. Okay, there's Kallias' turn. Ryujin, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna try this again. I'm pulling out the longbow. Well, I have it out. I'm knocking another arrow, and I'm gonna I have this poison. I'm gonna put some on the tip of the arrow.
Okay, is it just labeled poison in your inventory, or is it like a certain poison?
It's the poison that, remember, I don't know where we got it.
We bought
We
it
bought it.
You bought it from Toad?
www.
Yeah.
Oh, www. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it is, I believe, is coding an item an action? Do we know?
Bonus action.
Bonus.
Oh, bonus. Okay. I mean, I'll allow it until I look at the rules later.
Hang on. I'll do it.
But for this round, yes, you can coat this arrow in poison. I'll let you.
All right. I'm gonna try and hit it.
Okay, roll attack.
It's an action, but
Oh, you know what? I already said it. So
yeah,
here
no,
we
it's
go.
been said.
Roll.
But
Okay.
But next
so
round, no.
Next round. Okay. 22.
22. That's gonna hit. And do you know the DC save for this poison?
You know, I don't. I just remember buying it,
Okay. I
and
got it.
okay.
And it fails. It has a good constitution and it fails, so it is now also poisoned. So it's gonna have disadvantage on all attack rolls. So that's awesome.
Wow.
And it's also gonna do damage. Roll for damage.
That is. Oh, nice. 10.
10. All right, 10 points of damage. Okay. You see as it kind of like goes in, it like lodges between one of the boulders that's on the side of it, and the boulder kind of like just kind of rips off from the weight of it, revealing this more fleshy inside of this roper. And this like kind of ichor pours out. And now we go to Lilith. Your turn. You're grappled. So what grapple means is you are just you can't move. You can still attack if you wish.
You can attack?
You can attack, yeah. And then there's no disadvantage or anything. You just can't move.
That's fine then. Seeing that Ryujin has shot that arrow into there and it's like broken apart, I'm gonna take my rapier and jam it in there.
Okay, roll an attack. I will.
Wow, Will.
Yummy.
That's a 25.
Whoa, okay, yeah, roll for damage.
Okay.
It's not a
also rolling,
sneak
like,
attack or anything like
19s
that,
out here.
just straight damage.
That is 7 points of damage, and then bonus action slash with my dagger. Ooh, that's a 23.
23? Absolutely,
Yeah.
that hits too.
Cool.
So what was the first damage you did?
7 points of damage.
7, okay.
And the dagger.
You don't add
Yes.
your...
I know.
Just reminding.
2 points of damage.
Do it, alright.
So 9 total.
Alright, 9 total points of damage, nice. Yeah, you kind of take advantage of this opening and rip them out, and you see this more ichor just start to...
And I just kind of bare my teeth at it.
As this tentacles wrapped around you. Okay. All right. Now we go to Hugh's turn. Hugh's gonna do another energy and do 2 points of damage, 2d12 points of damage. Okay. Hugh,
That boy.
17 points of damage.
Whoa. What is he doing?
Nice. Which bolt?
If it hits and it connects and you cast it at a higher level, great spell.
You got it.
And you see as this like extra arc of lightning from this like Tesla coil looking spell kind of you see more rocks kind of almost explode from the heat. Fun fact, if you go camping and you use wet rocks, sometimes they can explode if you put them in a fire.
Good
So it looks
remember.
kind of like that.
When did you learn that?
I go down weird YouTube holes, but if you go like grab river rocks and you put them in your fire, it can rarely, and if it's a really hot fire, it can cause the water in the rocks to expand and the rocks explode.
Wow.
Yeah, it's more like they break apart. It's not like a, but yeah.
Yeah, it's not a combustion
yeah.
explosion.
It's more of they just kind of
like to pieces.
expands and like it's just too much for the rock to handle.
They shatter.
Yeah, shards can go, but it's cool to look at.
You think molecules.
All right, and then Leonidas, it's your turn. That was Hugh's turn.
Well, I'm going to stay grappled because I can, and I will cast an echo. We'll call him Charles. And Charles will go over and attack on the same spot he was before.
You'll call him what?
Charles.
Oh.
Charles.
All right. He gets kind of on the back side because you're a little bit closer now, and roll an attack. And because I'm benevolent, roll with advantage.
Because I have a flank?
It's flanking, yeah, because you're a little bit closer now, so you're able to kind of put it on the other side of it.
Thank you, because I'm rolling horrible.
Yeah, I bet.
That might hit. Thank God I have advantage. That's a 22.
That hits. Roll for damage.
23. Ooh, that is 12 points of damage.
12?
12.
All right, 12 points of damage. Let me put that in.
And then I'm going to use Unleash Incarnation. And, ooh, do I hit? No, long rest. And I'm going to attack again with Charles.
Okay, roll an attack.
Do I get
with
advantage again?
Yes, you
Oh,
also, because you're flanking. I'll allow it.
21.
That hits. Roll for damage.
That's fast, Rob.
That's 13 points of damage.
Okay, 1 second. It's all yours.
Oh!
Take the stage, Leonidas.
I yell to Charles. I say, Charles, do your deed. And Charles just like kind of swipes one way, and then comes back and does the other way. Does like a little. Yeah.
All right, yeah, you just Charles just like with a lot of the boulders of protection that this thing had missing now, it just rips into him and you see it cleave in two as that second hit, and you see just this mass of stalagmite just on the side, and all of the tentacles wrapped around you individuals go limp, and you are no longer restrained. Congratulations, you solved my roper puzzle. It had 100 hit points. You got 101 on that attack.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And then it would have done some damage on that next turn.
What was that?
Is this a normal thing?
I don't know.
It was disgusting. Let's move on.
Charles, you did so well. Come back.
Ryujin, how'd you get all the way out there? How can you get back?
Oh,
That's a great question.
I'm just going
not
to.
too deep.
I'm just going to jump in as Big Kallias. I'm going to just jump in the water.
How much more time do you have as Big Kallias?
I don't know.
Maybe 40 seconds.
So
Well,
is this gonna
Kallias doesn't know that.
Yeah.
It's gonna like splash everyone.
Yeah, the water as Big Kallias goes, the water comes up just about to your waist, and you just kind of reach over, pick up Ryujin, and put Ryujin on the shore, and we can get out of the map now.
Oh.
Kallias, are you permanently like this?
Yes, Kallias.
Hope not. This is terribly inconvenient. It came out and then I expanded. I just want that like Mario sound effect of when you're like in Big Mario and you get hit.
Womp, womp.
Womp, womp.
Yep. Yeah, as you like reach over, pick up Ryujin, put him down, and start to climb out. You're like, I hope not, and you're back towards your normal self.
That was a strange feeling.
That was very impressive, Kallias.
Thank you. I wish I could say I meant to do it.
Well. Hey, and I saw that you moved away from all of us instead of trying to almost hit us. I am very proud of you.
Thank you. Yes. Definitely did that.
Yes.
That was on purpose. How, Hugh?
Yes.
That makes, I think, 3 things that weren't what they were. And that one was very big.
You've got me on that one. I don't have an explanation why they're all here.
Is this a likelihood to continue the closer we get to wherever it is we are going?
God, I hope not.
Well.
Do you all, is this something that you know? Because we do not have these where I am from. Things look like what they are.
I think that in a place like this, the creatures have learned to adapt and try to blend in with their surroundings is a common thing that I assume you know much about.
Yes.
So too do monsters.
I'm with you though, Kallias. The only monsters I've ever seen are people, not monsters.
That is a astute observation, Ember. Maybe
Why would they need to?
Other bigger things,
I think
disguising themselves as other larger things.
Or they're just as afraid of us as we are of them. So
Just
they
as
feel
afraid.
just as afraid.
Or there's something bigger that they are also hiding from.
Well,
that would be what nature tells us.
There's always a bigger fish.
Sometimes.
I miss the city. I want to go back to the city. I don't like this.
But we're so close.
Are we?
I mean, I don't know, but I'm enjoying this.
Most likely close to the armory. I don't believe the
Yes.
armory is our final destination, but
No,
it's a destination.
Let's go.
Let's
Do it.
let us go.
let's continue. And he goes over to Milton and Milton with
Farnham, Milton.
Milton Farnham. So
Milton
if I use
Farnham,
either names,
okay.
that's his name. But it's,
Right.
most of my friends call me Farnham. More so because we have another Milton at the monastery, so I'm Farnham.
Isn't that fun?
I mean, I'm okay with it. It's rather unique last name, and I rather like it. I was gonna ask. Does anybody need any boo boos? I'm pretty good at helping out with them, so.
I'm fine.
I mean, if you're handing anything out, I've been feeling kind of shitty all day.
Yeah. Well, just give me like a minute, and I can help you out. And kind of comes up to you and kind of like checks you out. There's a couple gashes and bruises, and maybe a little bit of slight dislocations in certain parts, and kind of works on you a little bit. Rub some ointment, some Tiger's Balm on you, and you are going to get
Tiger's Balm?
You ever use Tiger's Balm?
I thought it
Tiger
was called
Balm.
Tiger Balm.
Tiger
Tiger
Balm.
Balm.
Yeah.
It's like icy hot, but like liquid.
Yeah.
You get 6 points of hit points back as he just kind of rubs some ointment on you, makes you feel better, and kind of gets you re-going. Not even temporary, real hit points.
Awesome.
Like, that's all I can do, but you know what? Rest. That's gonna help you out the most.
I appreciate it, Milton.
There you go.
If you could bring back Terrence, I mean, I'd enjoy that.
Shall we go?
It kind of looks over to Hugh and says, yes. Could somebody give me a hand with Cora's litter?
I look at, well, who's the strongest here? Well, I guess Leonidas. I look at
Yes.
Leonidas and raise an eyebrow.
I can go help. What am I doing? Sorry.
You're just helping carry, because Cora's on his sort of like gurney,
Yes.
in a way. Not a gurney, like a
Litter.
Oh yeah, a litter. Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay. And I don't know, Paul goes over there and helps him.
All right, Paul goes and helps because what the hell are echoes?
You pop him out all the like endlessly.
Well,
you
Gross.
see Paul look at you and say, "What am I?" And goes over and picks it
It should
up.
be like the amount. It should be
It's
like
the
your
Mises.
intelligence modifier.
I mean,
Like going
Nice.
along that, and that's just discussing the rules of game.
I
But
think
yeah.
the reason there isn't a limit on it is because of the fact that it can die so easily.
One
Yeah.
hit point.
but it can perform so many tasks.
That's true.
But think of the RP that it is inspired because of it.
Truly.
I want to see. You're gonna get Gregory. You're gonna summon Gregory, and Gregory's gonna paint a masterpiece at one point. And you'll just be sitting drinking some beer, and Gregory's over there
Yeah.
painting a masterpiece.
Wait, Gregory. Not that way.
All
As
right.
we start walking, I go up to Ryujin and I say, "I'm sorry that I almost hit you. I was quite disturbed by that thing."
I'm not upset.
Oh, I didn't think you were upset. I was just thought it was courteous.
It's we're cool. It's good.
Right.
While Paul's helping, I go up to Lilith and I say, "Thank you." Sorry, that was just Dan. That wasn't
A
Leonidas.
little bit of a lion growl.
That was no. Thank you for being over there close. It helps my friends. I call them my friends. When fighting, if you're close and my friends can be close, it does help.
Yeah, it helps me too. So it's mutually beneficial there. So thank you.
Well, yes.
Are you okay? What's going on?
Oh, I'm just an awkward human being. And sometimes
Are
I
you
get
Not a
human?
human being.
I'm an awkward Leonin. Thank you, everyone listening in on my conversation.
The whole group.
The whole
You're
group
not a
goes,
human
"Not a
being."
human being."
A person.
No,
You're a humanoid.
I'm a Leonin. I'm an awkward Leonin. No, I just sometimes I'll start conversations and then think that there might be more that I could say, and then nothing comes out.
Hmm.
Well, your friends are really cool, so keep doing it because yeah, it helps.
They do seem a little like they'll kind of do whatever. To which
What do you
I'm
mean?
kind of, I mean, I don't
Like
necessarily.
they're mindless.
No, because I do believe that they are something of a mixture of something that I want them to be and something of their own. And so but I don't necessarily know if I fully understood what they can do. And I have them do things for me that I could certainly do. What does that say about me? Am I not a good human? Leonid, fuck me. Am I not a good Leonin?
Leonid.
Leonid.
You just say person. You
Leonid,
could
fuck
just say
me.
person.
Well, it's not a person. Well,
Yeah, he's
yeah,
a
it is.
person.
It is a person.
Personage is just like the
person's a
consciousness
person.
of
oh.
Yeah.
See, I've never
No
thought
matter
of-
how small.
Okay. Well, am I not a good person? Does that mean because Paul's over there? You're doing great, Paul. Because Paul's over there.
I'm
Kill
in
me.
pain.
I don't think they can talk.
No, they don't.
Okay. I was just like,
like a spectral tear go down its chin.
I just don't know. I'm worried about. What's the word?
Are you worried they don't have free will and you're putting them in situations and making them do things without free will, and you're worried if that makes you not as bright and sunshiny as you think you are?
Oh, I'm not a bright and sunshiny person. When you first met me, I killed someone in a bar.
That's true, you did.
Yes, that's fair.
Sorry,
yeah.
I'm standing right behind you, so
I
I'm
know you
overhearing
are.
your
I
conversation.
It's
feel
the
you.
cavern it echoes.
Uses,
I will
yes,
s-
it's
I will
rather a
say-
small cavern, just so you know.
Leonidas, it's okay to view them as just different possibilities of yourself. It seems much more magical / time contorty, timey-wimey. So I don't think you need to give them so much personage.
Maybe I just
so much sentience.
Maybe because I'm naming them a different thing every time, I worry that. What if I just
Harder
have
when you
one
name 'em.
name?
Yes, it's important when you first get a new pet to make sure that it survives a couple days before naming it, because you don't want the kids to
that's
get too
true.
attached.
Just because you give something a name, or something has a name, does not mean that you cannot use it as you would see it done. They may be personages, but we use people all the time. These just seem more receptive to that usage. So I think if you are served well and they help you survive, does that not mean that if you survive, more of them will always survive in one way or another?
And if I may add,
Yes.
you could think of it as giving them a purpose.
Oh,
Exactly.
my goodness.
Don't think they have personalities.
It's more like a possibility. You could possibly do these things, and somehow you have the ability to have a possibility come to fruition.
Yes.
Like it's
So-
energy. It's like think of it like it's your energy. You're
They're
expelling
not
it.
people, and I don't mean this to be rude. I'm trying to save you pain.
Oh, I don't have any pain. It's more confusion.
I'm trying to save you confusion.
Oh, good luck with that.
Paul, are you doing all right?
Oh no, he's holding the thing.
They don't. He's just miming a boat.
Yeah,
Kind of like in Skyrim when they're glitching against a wall.
Kallias, I don't. They don't say anything. At night I've come on.
Lightly.
At night I've summoned them to see if I could talk to them, and they just look at me.
Is that all you do?
Well, think of it like when you look in the mirror, you know, like it's you.
Right.
But
I know, and I agree. I agree, Ember, and that they are essentially a possibility. I mean, you look back at what happened there. The one that I sent to go first that died was just a possibility of me going to do that as opposed to it. So
Yes. And the energy only lasts so long.
right.
So it's
I
don't know. I think that having them be such viewing them as beings is, I feel, detrimental to the moral argument of what you're doing being right or wrong.
My only worry is that the first time that I felt whatever this is inside of me, I had many visions of many different things and many different, how do I say, versions of myself that could have happened. So to me, yes, it is a possibility of what I'm doing, but at the same time, it could be a different version of me that decided to do that. That's why I believe it is a centerfold of I'm asking this version of me to do this, but also that version of me is agreeing to do it.
But you can also say that this was some sort of multiverse theory. The other versions of you are then coming into existence here, but not fully. There's not a clone of you running around and then dies horribly. It's more like maybe they lend their energy towards our world for a certain amount of time. But it's still you. I don't know. I feel as though naming each one of them and arguing about the moral implications of it starts to give it more
than it is.
I do like doing that because your daughter and your wife are gone, and it's like another part of your life that you can control, and you can put meaning onto these little friends of yours.
Leonidas stops walking. He stops walking.
I was just an observation. I was asking. I'm not trying to upset you. I just wonder. We all project things.
And I take out Paul and take away Paul and go help and don't speak anymore.
I feel like,
oops,
after fighting, maybe we should stop talking about the echoes. I feel like this is something we do after every time.
It's quite an interesting occurrence. I'm mostly just
I feel
concerned.
That you might be pushing a little too far for Leonidas.
That's fair.
It is quite interesting. And Leonidas, I hope that we can find some more. If you seem drawn to this energy that we are walking towards in some way, or if something's connected, maybe we could find some answers for you as much as answers for Cora. Maybe answers for all of us. I'm unsure. That's the optimist in me hoping.
At this point, I'd prefer if we just kept walking.
I'm sorry.
But we're still walking.
Okay.
Leonidas.
Yes.
We have only spent maybe a week and a half together now, but I feel for what's going on with you, and I just so you understand where I am, I want to help you understand what's happening and get to the bottom of it. One part of my own curiosity, and also another part because you're sacrificing a lot for me and my sister. So it's only fair if I do the same for you. And he kind of looks then, as he says that, towards all of you.
At the
I
end
mean,
of
this
the
is just a job for me, so I'm glad you feel that way, but it's just a job.
and at the end of the day, those, whatever they are, my friend echoes. I'll call them echoes for all of you. They're just another path to find my wife and daughter. And that is all I care about.
Perhaps they're no more an extension than your blade.
Perhaps. I'd prefer if we didn't talk about it anymore.
Understandable. I also want to remind everyone of my intention with this little journey. The little gem on that the part of that tablet is really my main concern. So I'm just hoping that I'm still going to be able to get that at some point.
Yes, I
Did you
believe
ever-
that.
I just don't remember. Why do you need that?
You never told us.
It's a bit of a scavenger hunt / grocery list, you know.
Yes, but... I just wonder, all of those lists get written? Yes? Where is this going afterwards? What if we need it for longer to get where we're going?
An interesting point. I don't wish to take it before it has no use to this endeavor, because I have agreed to follow it to fruition. So you need not worry.
All right. All right.
Well, let's keep walking.
Okay. As you guys continue to push through the forest, for lack of a better word, of stalagmites and stalactites, even some of them now connecting together, and maybe exactly together, maybe one's a little off, and they kind of come in and just connect just barely. You continue to make your way down, and that roar of that water gets louder and louder. And you all start to get a little tired. Maybe you get the sense that it's getting close to nighttime, but the roar is getting louder. And as you push forward, and the light of the tunnel seems to end, but the river continues out. As you guys push forward to the edge of this ravine, you see below you and in front of you and above you this massive cavern, spherical in shape, large dome, or sphere, more so. The water, you see it go over the edge of this cliff, drop down, and then very quickly flatten out in the air and just move in this spiral towards the center of this massive cavern. As you guys look around, you see other bits of water from maybe some are smaller, some are larger than the ravine you're traveling down, but they drop out and they all go from different angles into this center point where you see this ball of water. And you guys, your eyes are then drawn below it, floating in the center of this. I mean, it's like 6 miles from one side to the other, maybe more.
6 miles?
Mm-hmm.
Holy
6
fuck.
miles.
How bright is it?
There is some sort of a light that's emanating, especially from the center sphere of water that everything goes into, and you see it funnel down into this small tower at the bottom of this sphere. And you hear this deafening sound of a roar of the water. And that is where we'll take a break.
All right.
We'll be right back,
Okay.
folks. We'll be back, let's say, at 8 o'clock.
We'll be back after these messages.
After these short messages.
No, we don't have any. All right. We'll be back.
Bye.
And now,
I
we're
have
back.
to go away.
And now we're back. And now we're
I
back.
hate this so much.
Oh, I'm
we
not.
missed
I'm
that
not
bit.
putting us in while we're talking about that.
We're always at the mercy of Dan.
You're at the mercy of me, and I'm.
All right, what's up, everybody? Thank you for hanging out with us still. Let's jump right back in. So, as you guys have just finished this encounter with the roper and having a conversation down the ravine as you guys walk and talk a la West Wing, you guys make your way to this cliff edge where you see this massive cavern. And you see the water floating in air, spiraling to this point. Everybody roll perception checks. See what else you see.
Oh, Mamma mia!
Here we go again.
My.
How can I resist you? All right, Ryujin.
18.
All right, Kallias.
That was a 21.
Okay, Ember.
22.
Ooh, Lilith.
And
All right, and Leonidas.
That's right. I got an 8.
Okay, so as you guys are just at this precipice, looking over, you notice there are scattered throughout in the light emanating from the center magical mass. You see like almost ruined buildings on the as it slopes down to the bottom to where that tower is. Other small ruined buildings just kind of dotting. Some of them are more crumpled than others. Some of them are a little more intact than others. But it is a massive cavern that seems to be filled with ruins.
As a question for clarity, how long has it been since the fight with the roper?
I would say the rest of that walk, it was about an hour ago. You guys been walking and like having the existential conversations about the echoes.
Cool. All right, I just gotta get rid of my temporary hit points.
Okay.
Thank you.
And that's what you see. With the 22, you do, Ember, notice there is almost like a trail of switchback sort of steps that lead down towards the more flat part of this spherical cavern.
After you. I open my arm towards Lilith.
Before we start moving, I would love to see if the water looks like any is falling out. Like the water flows into space, basically, and is trailing in the air. Am I right?
Yeah, roll me roll me a perception check. Yeah, perception.
A space check.
I was thinking more if it was like magically contained there somehow.
Okay, then it's still gonna be perception because you're seeing if anything's falling, like not all contained.
It's a 14.
14. You watch it for a bit as you guys kind of take in this awesome view, and you see there's a little bit of water that kind of drips down. It's not like it's hit some kind of magical wall, but it's hitting some sort of point. And you see that every single bit of water that comes in kind of drops down, and then as it gets to a certain point, it shoots in and changes its flow towards that center point.
Okay, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I got thinking about a dangerous thing.
What dangerous thing?
It matters not.
Well,
That might be a more expedient way to reach the middle.
If it's dangerous, it kind of matters.
By
Matter.
just jumping in the water.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm going to veto that.
I'm going to take a rock. Is there a rock nearby?
Yeah.
And I'm going to just toss it in the water to see where it goes.
Okay. Roll me a d20.
So if we get in it, there's no way of assuring we get out of it. And maybe we just end up in the hall.
A 3. With a 3, you see it ride in there for a while and it drops out.
I think that's not a good decision.
Yes, makes sense. I heard that.
There's some Xbox?
Yeah, my Xbox decided to turn on for a second.
Nice.
Part of the game now.
All right, everyone, sure footing. Good luck with Cora back there, you two. Let's go.
You guys push down these pretty steep stairs, a la Shelob's lair. Stairs, hobbitses, kind of thing.
Stairs we go.
Except down, so it's a little bit scary
Down?
in my opinion. Make your way down, and it's just like climbing down and seeing this massive cavern, just a cave system that you shouldn't work underneath the earth, but it exists. You make your way down pretty easily towards the bottom after carefully making your way down. You guys all now feel pretty tired. You get the sense that it's maybe getting towards late at night up on the surface. You can continue driving forward if you wish.
How's dying person looking?
Rolling medicine check. Rolling for Hugh
I
too.
don't know if we want me to do that. Oh, I rolled well. Rolled an 18, so that means 19.
A 19. Oh wow. You guys take a look at Cora after you get to the bottom of this staircase, and it's weird. She doesn't seem as much in a state of discomfort as she did before. You'd see her eyes darting underneath her eyelids, and her hair seems to become less gray, and she seems a little less in a dire state.
Well, if she's doing well, does anybody want to take a little nap? Or a long one?
I think a long one might be good, especially considering if we don't, we might get tired more so.
Sure. I can take the first watch, and then do you want to take the second watch, Kallias?
Yes. Makes the most sense.
All right. Well, we will start the watches then. And you guys set up camp. The light from that circular globe of water emanates out in that tower as well. Lilith, as everybody finds their sleep, roll me first a d10.
Fish out my D10. Give me a sec. 7.
7. Roll a perception check.
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As you're sitting, watching, you see there's boulders and rubble all around you as you get to the bottom of this slope. You hear a movement out on the edges of your camp, and you haven't quite noticed them. You can tell there's some things skirting around.
I'm going to take out my violin. And I'm just going to play a really discordant note, very long and quiet. Like a a minor note.
Okay.
Just to see what happens.
Okay. Roll me, and now this is like an intimidation?
Yeah. Yeah.
Roll me an intimidation check then, please.
That's a 17.
17, okay. All right, you kind of hit this
No, not like that.
Oh.
It's the really high pitched right when the horror music starts.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Absolutely.
But not loud enough to wake them up, just loud enough for critters with better hearing to hear.
And to give your friends bad dreams.
Yeah. Not my friends yet.
like doing that quick sort of high-pitched violin noise, and you see this creature, gray skin with a purple line down its head and a kind of longer snout, reptilian in nature, kind of stick its head out and tilts its head to the side from behind this boulder. It's about 40 feet away from you. I need you to roll me a performance check to try to keep this thing's attention for this intimidation.
10.
Okay. You and just kind of hit it a little bit harder and lean into that high-pitched violin noise, and this reptilian creature looks at you, looks over, and then it goes and it skitters away, and you see another one that was behind a boulder kind of behind you skitter around you and back towards it.
I just wait. I kind of let it taper off a little bit, the violin, and then I just sit there and listen.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. You sit for a moment. Your friends turning in their sleep. Quiet. Nothing.
Okay. Just gonna wait.
All right. The watch continues. Hours pass. You are on edge because of that encounter, but nothing seems to arrive. Gets to the point where it's Kallias' turn.
Kallias, it's time to get up.
Yes.
There was some kind of weird lizard, couple of them around. I think I scared them off, but you hear some skittering and some weird sounds. It might be them.
Oh. Did they look like a problem?
I don't. If it becomes a problem, I think we can handle it. But I don't know.
Okay.
I think they were just animals, and we're
Right.
kind of in their zone.
Yes. Well, I will be on the lookout for them, I suppose. That is what we do. But
I used
If
some
it-
scary music to scare them off, and that worked. What was your question?
oh no, knowing that, I think I can make scary enough faces. It worked once before.
Your face isn't scary. And I pat them on the cheek. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. Happy watching.
Yes. Let's hope Don't let the lizards things bite.
Well, that's your job, isn't it?
Oh, I suppose it is. Sleep well.
Right, Kallias.
Just going to sit cross-legged in the middle.
Roll me a perception check, Kallias.
Now, I think I might use my Tides of Chaos on this one.
Okay.
Or, well, first let me ask you, given that I know these things are out there and I'm on the look for them, may I invoke a help-based advantage on this?
No.
Let me
And
see.
okay,
Mm.
do you want to use your tides?
I just...
If we're all sleeping and he casts fireball.
Just get singed in our dreams.
I think probably yes.
Well,
Take advantage.
Well, that was worse. That did not help me at all.
You kind of like focus on that energy to try to like will yourself to succeed. You lose concentration. You wait for that follow-up that has been happening in the past. You are out of combat and out of a stressful situation, so nothing
Also
happens.
not a spell, I suppose.
It is quiet. What'd you get total?
10.
10 total? Okay. Okay. It's quiet. All you hear is the rush of the water above and around you.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm probably going to just take out my lyre and pluck some gentle music. Nothing like purposefully unfortunate, but just play to myself a bit.
Okay. You play for a while. Hours passed, and the rest of you are stirred from your slumber with a full rest. So go ahead and mark it.
nice.
Mark for Hugh as well. Nai Sidu.
Thank God.
Yeah, I think that's huge.
How was the watch, Kallias?
Quite simple, really. Nothing much of importance happened, to be honest.
Why do you look so concerned?
I'm no real reason worth troubling about. Just learning, I think. I hope.
To be fair, he seems concerned a good amount of the time.
That's
I
true.
know that. I hope I have reason.
It is okay,
I
Kallias.
think I have.
Considering most of the things that we've been through in the past couple of days, there's much reason to concern.
Whatever reason you have is the correct one.
My mother would tell you that if you look like that any longer, you're going to get premature wrinkles.
I don't think wrinkles are something I'm particularly worried about in terms of facial features at the moment.
No, I wish you would have been with me to say that to her. That would have been great.
Yes.
Hmm.
Good. But nothing happened. Whatever it is that you saw did not come back. I
Great.
don't know why.
Well, maybe they were soothed with my playing.
Did you study?
Is that what that noise was?
I did study it, yeah, but I don't consider myself a professional in any regard. if that's what you're asking.
No, I'm not sure what that would mean. We just play to play.
Well, are we going to go down to that tower?
Is this what we think the armory was?
Oh, did we pass the armor? Or no, this might be the armory. That
It's
would make
very
sense.
large for an armory.
Or we missed it completely.
I feel like this is the thing that we need to go to because Cora looks a little better.
Yes, it is curious. Perhaps the armory is, as he looks over the landscape, Hugh, one of these pieces of rubble.
Oh.
Fair point. Are we rummaging through rubble or are we going towards the tower?
Well, it is quite a ways, and through this rubble it may take a good little while. So let's
Keep
just
an eye.
move on. Yeah.
We got a light jog. We could probably get there sooner. Lilith gets ill thinking about running. Oh, never mind.
I like to run.
That's great.
Thank you, Ryujin. That's
I
nice
was
of you to say.
running.
Not with that. Come on.
Okay, I will take point and look for dangers.
Okay.
Does that work for everyone?
Yes.
Lilith, roll me a perception check as you guys push forward to this center point through the rubble.
12.
Well, all right. As you guys are pushing forward, you're kind of in this. There's this. To your left, there's this massive rubble that seems to be some sort of half intact building. You guys hear a loud.
Yes, of course.
Probably nothing.
Yes, of course.
Everyone, be light on your feet. I think maybe we should be a little sneaky for a sec.
I'm okay. I'm not very good at being sneaky. I'm quite big, but
You know what? Leonidas, believe in yourself. That's the first step.
oh, thank you. I will try.
You guys start to feel footsteps coming your way. Large, heavy footfalls.
Maybe
Perhaps we hide. Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody roll me stealth
Yes.
checks. Okay.
Drew, what's that smile over there?
All right.
He's
You know what,
going-
let's go the other way. Leonidas, you first.
I got a 12.
12, Lilith.
21.
21, Ember.
7.
Kallias.
Funnily enough, also, oh no, an 8.
And Ryujin.
That is a natural 20.
Oh, let's go.
And
Oh, you're there. You
a
did.
total of 25.
All right.
Those dice are cooked.
You guys all take, and with that natural 20 kind of helps you. You guys get behind some rubble as emerging from behind one of these piles of rubble that maybe was a building. You see this large frog-like creature, black skin, long claws, and
Oh,
just
fuck off. Not again.
and just kind of continues moving through the rubble past you. Does not notice you. It rolled a 1 and a 2. So
Okay, everyone. Let's
fascinated by that.
Where are we going?
We're going towards the tower. We're going towards the tower. But we need to do it as sneakily as possible because I don't think that thing is alone out here.
What is that?
That's a frog.
It does not look like any frog. How did it get that big? I want to ask it so many questions.
Oh, Kallias, do not ask it any questions.
But why?
Kallias.
I'm sure it would just say, eat your green vegetables.
But look at it. Does it look like, and this is a DM question, does it look like it is carrying itself with any kind of intellect?
Slightly. It looks more like roll me an insight check.
I'm not particularly good at that.
Insight check the frog hemoth.
This is not a frog hemoth. If I am reading Woody's description, this is one of Woody's favorites.
Yeah, well, frog hemoth is one of my favorites.
Yeah, this is the other.
Is it like a
frog thing that you
modified
like.
frog hemoth?
No.
What's your
that'd be
other
a
favorite frog monster?
Come on. The only other frog monster in the game. It's a 17.
A 17. With the 17, you see that it moves like more intelligent than others. Let me look up the stats really quick.
This stat lookup is brought to you by Microsoft. Thanks, Bill Gates.
Oh.
Thanks for that chip in my vaccine.
Appreciate it.
Did you see that joke? Sorry, as Woody looks this up, the joke that Dr. Fauci did about like depending on the vaccine, it determines whether or not you get the microchip from me or Bill Gates.
Fuck.
It's funny.
That's very funny.
There's no microchips. Get vaccinated,
Get
kids.
vaccinated, everyone, please.
Also,
This
wouldn't want to be part of Cyborg.
Individual Kallias with that roll, it moves with a decent amount of intelligence. You see, it was like peering through the rubble, looking for something, and it pushes through.
That thing knows. That is not like the boxes that weren't boxes or the rock that wasn't a rock. That thing, I have to know so many things about it.
But maybe we ask it questions when we're coming back after we have Cora with us, who can also, in case this creature is angry, Cora can help us fight it.
Okay.
Am I alone in thinking we shouldn't fight this massive thing?
I mean, I
Oh
like
no,
fight-
I don't think we should have anything to do with that disgusting creature.
I mean, I like fighting things. It's kind of like what I like doing. But I don't think we should. Doesn't mean I don't like it.
I'm intrigued though. I want to know what it is.
Let's do the thing that we were intending on doing when we woke up this morning, which is the task at hand.
Survive.
Also that.
Yes, this place seems more dangerous than I was prepared for.
Let's move forward carefully.
Yes. Everybody, roll me stealth checks.
I wish I had passed without a trace.
I'm rolling like a butthole. If a butthole could roll, it would roll like me.
That is my butthole. All right, well then, Ember, start us off. What'd you get?
Natural 20.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Dice heard you.
Lilith,
19.
19. Leonidas,
Well, that's a 7.
that's
Mm. That's a
Ryujin.
Also a 19.
Wow, and Kallias.
It's an 11.
Hugh got natural 20 as well. So
Oh, thank God.
Ice on the cross.
Thank
Okay.
God.
uh,
Saving
and
my ass.
Milton did poorly, but Hugh
keep
kind of
for-
makes up for
Everyone has.
Milton better be doing well because I keep forgetting he's here.
I do
it.
too.
Yeah.
He-
Stealth is
he could've-
incredible.
He's mostly really scared right now. He thinks he bit off more than he can personally chew.
He could have
Nice.
died from the roper and we wouldn't have noticed.
That's
Yeah.
He could have died
And
from the
can
rope,
rope,
that,
yeah.
and we wouldn't have noticed. That's
No,
great.
You
That's
would
great.
have. All right.
That's fucking stellar. I love to hear that.
You guys make your way through these corridors of rubble. Like a ruined city almost, but there's no rhyme or reason to the rubble. You make your way down for about maybe 20 minutes and you get to this one building. Yes.
Question about no rhyme or reason, as in this wasn't a city, like it wasn't like, oh, this was once a house and this is a street. Like it's just like rocks everywhere and like
Or it's been so fucked up that there isn't really a semblance of streets.
Roll me, the two of you, since you're in this conversation, an insight check. Or this would be investigation, actually.
Rolling well all of a sudden.
18.
18. And Ember?
23.
23. With the 23, you get this, there's a large chunks of it that it's simply rubble. There's no, like, it's more of a naturally just like something exploded or it's a crater. It's just a mixture of stuff. But every once in a while, you'll get to a place where you kind of look around and it almost looks like a thoroughfare.
With a
That's what you get.
what?
Like a road.
Oh.
Pathway between the rubble. And there's right angles suggesting a building and a road.
Keep moving.
Mm-hmm.
If you move for about 20 minutes, you come across a pretty intact building, actually. The bottom of it's a little crushed out, but there's still an archway that holds a door. And Hugh says, oh, on this wording that's on the side of it, that's the armory that they spoke of.
Well,
You have to make a pit stop, everyone.
Might as well peer inside.
I'm in.
All right, well.
Check for traps.
Check for traps.
Check for traps, Harry
Check for traps.
All right, Lilith, roll me a investigation. See if you
Check
find
the
anything.
traps.
I feel like
Check them.
she should get advantage since considering every single
Every
one
one
of
of
us.
us.
Traps?
Sure, yeah, Lilith, I'll allow advantage.
And because we all did a spectacular Voldemort.
Well, I don't know about we all did a spectacular roll.
Woody.
21.
Okay, with a 21, there's no door. And from what you can see as you peer into this room that's not very well lit, you see a painted floor and some tables, and it looks like some suits of armor on the back wall, but seemingly there's no runes to indicate a trap, no tripwires, nothing.
I hold up my hand. I pick up a rock. And I throw it at one of the suits of armor.
Roll me a attack.
Fuck.
A 10.
With the 10, it hits one of like the armor's kind of chest plates. Kink, 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 kink. Nothing happens.
I think we're okay. I think it's okay.
Have we seen sight or sound of the large frog-like creature? Is it anywhere nearby?
Don't see it.
Then
think-
let's
As
check
long
it
as
out.
we keep our voices down, I think we're okay.
I'll also with my extra hearing, I'll make sure that I'm like listening for any sort of like shifts in rubble, more like clonk, clonk, clonking, any stray ribbits.
A stray ribbon.
Then you'll be like keeping watch at the door.
Keeping ear.
Yeah, keeping ear.
Like I'm just listening. I'll still be in the thing, but like I'll kind of try to be listening for outside.
Okay. You guys enter in this room, and this room is the floor is this tile these large painted tiles of different colors, purples and yellows and greens. It's been kind of aged, but relatively preserved. You get the sense that maybe this was a second floor, because there's a hole over to the side and the walls kind of broken down. But it's in the center of the room. There is a long table with some scrolls and paper, and in the center of it, there's this jar. And the jar has this liquid and things milling about in the center of it. As you guys step in, Hugh moves his dancing lights to each corner so you all can have a nice view of everything.
It seems like something is moving or there's motion.
Roll me an investigation check.
16.
16. With a 16, you notice as you kind of like get closer to it and take a look, there are a bunch of little tadpoles swimming through it, this liquid. And in the center, just kind of floating in the center of the liquid, is this red gem. Large, it's not like cut, it's like has angles, but it's not like it's a diamond cut. It's just like angular gem. No rhyme or reason to the cuts, but a red glowing gem.
Oh. If there's no protestation, I might attempt to get this thing from it.
Okay.
I'll do it carefully. I cast Unseen Servant.
Oh.
I take a few steps back. I then have it open the jar, stick its hand in, grab the red gem, and pull it out.
I'm going to pull out my my weapons just in case.
As it puts its hand in, and like this liquid is viscous. It's not water. It's some thick liquid. As it puts its hand in, does this thing have an armor class or anything?
Technically, yes. It has an armor class of 10.
Okay.
And it has 1 hit point.
As it puts its hand in, you see all these little tadpoles just go straight to the hand and it go and try to bite at its hand. So I'm just gonna roll a couple d20s, see if it hits. That one's 20 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. And that does a total of 6 piercing damage to the hand.
It's gone.
Okay.
It has 1 hit point.
You see, you feel the spell break and the tadpoles relax and start just calmly moving around the water.
That was a gross misuse of a spell slot as a warlock, and I apologize.
Going to seeing that, I'm gonna try just reaching out for it with letting my magic spool like static into my fingertips and cast Mage Hand to try and grab it.
Okay. Does Mage Hand have an armor class or anything?
It's a spectral hand. It cannot be, as far the rules of it say a spectral hand appears at a point you can choose within range. It lasts for the duration or until I dismiss it. It's not even a concentration spell.
As this Mage Hand appears in the water and grabs hold of the gem and starts to out, you see all the tadpoles and grab onto the gem, and they're starting to pull against the Mage Hand. Roll me a spell check. So just roll d20 and add your spell modifier, and they're going to roll a strength to try to beat it.
This is fucking ridiculous. If this doesn't work, I'm breaking the jar.
Can't we just pick up
Hold
the
on.
jar?
Ooh,
I don't want to touch it.
I'll
What'd you
go.
get?
I got a 25.
Got a 14. So as it struggles for a bit, the tadpoles reach the air and they all just start to let go and drop back into the water. And the mage hand is holding this red gem in their hand.
Bring it closer.
Okay.
To myself. What does it feel like? Does it have an aura as I bring it about probably within a foot of me?
It has no aura. There, you do sense a roll me an Arcana check, actually.
Let's find out what that was. That's an 11.
An 11 has a magical sense about it. That's about all you can get.
Okay.
Said this was the armory.
I'm not sure what this.
It is shiny though, and I would like it.
I'm going to make the transition from mage hand to real hand and see what happens then.
Grab it. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
I did see something like that coming, but why the hell not? Ooh, that is not my strong suit.
That is.
I changed my mind.
Ooh,
I don't
I'm
want it.
gonna Tides of Chaos it.
Okay.
In a small room.
That might not end well.
Wait, but
Blah,
the frog.
Guys, I have an echo. I might say.
I want to
Okay,
be.
okay.
So you know, I have both of my weapons out ready for
Yeah, and
whatever
I'm
happens.
at.
Okay.
With a Tides
Pulling
of
up my weapon.
Chaos, that's a 14 with Tides of Chaos. Better that than an 8.
You focus that energy to Tides of Chaos. You wait for that usual reaction with tides, but it's almost like you have more control over this energy, and nothing happens. A moment passes, and you hear, not necessarily with words, but a feeling enter the back of your head, and it says, "I am yours."
It says all our heads or just classes?
No, just Kallias's.
Thinking this is some kind of a message spell, I'm going to think back. Who is this?
It is unimportant. I'm yours, master.
Come to me.
Who are you talking to, Kallias?
As you
Yeah, I'm speaking in my head.
Oh, shit.
Why are you just standing there silently? Is everything okay?
You didn't hear any of that?
Any of what?
Not at all.
I have. There is something is. I am a master of something now. Apparently, they're coming. By the way,
Who is?
I don't know. They said it was not important, but they said that they are mine and I am its master. I think is the order of things. So I'm waiting to see what.
Did you ask a name?
I asked who they were, and they said it was unimportant.
But if you're their master and you ask a question, shouldn't they answer?
Exactly.
Kallias, put the gem down.
Put the gem down.
I would like. I don't have any of my gems up here. Props. Find a prop. Find a prop. Find a prop.
All right, props.
I think I would like to find out what this is first before I put it down.
You can pick it back up afterwards. I'm just wanting to make sure that you're not still hearing the voice after putting it down.
That's actually not a bad idea. I'm going to think to it while still holding the crystal. Can you still hear me?
Master.
Can you still hear me now?
Master.
Ooh.
I can still hear it, but it is not. It is faint. I'm going to pick it back up again. Where are you?
Come.
I'll stick my head out the door.
You don't see anything.
Kallias, as your friend, I am worried about you. That gem seems a little dangerous.
Is there anything else in the room?
Yes. Within the room, there you see scrolls and a large, looks like almost a diagram on the table. And then on the far end, there's like weapon racks that are empty or have been destroyed. But you see these 4 pieces of armor that are pretty pristine and still intact. One of the pieces of armor that Lilith threw.
What does the diagram look like?
The diagram, you pick it up, and it has similar to those 3 triangles on the tablets you have now.
Voknut?
Yeah, the Voknut, yes. But it's the separate ones, and it has the same images that are on the tablets as of now. And in the end of the diagram, you see that it's kind of spread out in this triangular shape. They are all kind of placed in a certain part, and you see all these lines and these curves all connecting in this blueprint. It's really unclear. You can roll me intelligence save, and maybe I'll tell you more.
Okay. Intelligence 10.
10? That's a 10.
What's 10?
Other than knowing, it seems like some kind of a blueprint.
Hugh.
Yeah. Yes.
This is significant, seemingly. Would you come take a look at it while we figure out what's happening in Kallias' head?
Of course, of course. He starts to look over it and starts to take notes and starts to work through it as you guys take a moment. There are also scrolls and the suits of armor.
Oh. Lilith does not trust those suits of armor at all. Don't know why.
Check out the scrolls.
I cast an echo, and both me and the echo go over to the suits and just start looking at the suits.
We'll do
I would
the scrolls.
like to also investigate those suits.
Okay. We'll do the scrolls first. You guys pick them up, and they are seemingly spell scrolls. Written in the outer edge of them, there's a little almost like seal line with writing in Mobian.
In Mobian?
It's in Mobian, yes.
But they're spell scrolls.
Yep. You recognize, like, since you've been to WWW and throughout Camden Mesa, they're kind of everywhere. You recognize kind of the build and the setup as one. It's a little bit in design, it's slightly different, but you recognize a spell scroll when you see one, especially you, Ember.
Might as well hold on to them. Perhaps in a dire situation, I last second use it, and maybe it destroys us all, maybe it solves the problem.
All right. Add two Mobian spell scrolls. Do A and B, just so you know. Or so I know. Yes. Yes. For those of you who are going to check out these suits of armor, these armor pieces, they are very interesting. They're almost in a scale-like pattern. on the arms, and it's like the arm comes down to this, like it's a nice pauldron that comes down to these like forearm guards to this gauntlet. But then one arm, there's nothing. It's completely bare. And then there's another shoulder piece that kind of shoots up in like a curving spike to kind of protect a side of a head, it seems like. And the helmet sits right there. A breastplate that seems to be interlocking pieces, kind of giving another little bit of a scaly look. And then a almost like a metal tabard of all these interlocking pieces of metal that hang down, and then the legs, the greaves of the armor. And they seem to be made out of this kind of bluish gray metal. If you guys want to roll me intelligence saving throws, maybe you can discern what the metal is.
Can I roll with advantage because I have an echo there? Are you talking about the suits of armor?
Yeah, these are the suits of armor.
You're gonna say no.
Yeah, because your echo doesn't know about armor.
That's true. Fair play.
Dirty 20.
15.
Okay. Ryujin, you would it was 20 was the DC. This is adamantine.
Wolverine?
Unobtainium.
Unobtainium. Wolverine.
Adamantine is like a light, like it works as heavier armor, but it acts as lighter armor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, wait. Could I put this on?
You could certainly try.
It takes a while to doff and don
It is
suits of armor.
Considered half plate, just so you know.
Oh. Wait, hold on. What am I wearing? Oh. Is it better half plate?
Sort of.
Like out of game.
You have to, huh?
Would I get anything from it?
You don't know yet.
Great, don't know those facts.
Yeah.
Do you wear half plate now?
I wear half plate now.
Okay.
Well, if he can identify what the metal is, maybe he understands what.
Well, I
the
guess I
function of
haven't.
That metal is.
This is Ryujin.
Yeah.
Ryujin.
Yeah,
did?
I
Never
didn't.
mind.
I didn't figure this out. This is me.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Do you know what it is, Ryujin? I'm lost in the metal.
It's adamantine.
Oh. Okay.
Armor made out of adamantine is two main things. One, it is lighter. It has the same strength as your classic steel plate. Very durable, but it also remains very light at the same time, like the elven chain from Lord of the Rings. Mithril. It also tends to hold enchantments better than steel in other items.
Could one describe it as a little quieter in motion? Doesn't jangle as much?
Not as much jingle jangle.
You have to put it on and see.
Are they all the same?
I'd like to put it on.
They're all, I mean, there's a little like small design parts, like maybe the shoulder's a slightly different design, or the pauldron coming down is different, or the tabard's different, but mostly the same.
I'd like to put it on.
I would just like to say, if Kallias touched that stone and he heard a voice, if you hear a voice when you put on that armor, you better tell us immediately.
Oh, I will.
Because if you start fighting us, or something else goes weird and you become some kind of rabid animal, you're very, very large, and we might have a problem with that.
That's fair. I will not hurt any of you.
I'm gonna put one on too.
Yay, buddy.
Okay.
Okay.
It's an adventure.
Okay, you guys take these pieces of armor. The armor stands themselves are these very finely crafted metal like armor stands. you guys put on your armor, take the time. Kallias, you continue to listen and see when this connection shows up. You
I
guys...
have one more thing to ask it.
Yeah, what's up?
While I'm waiting and just honing in on it. If I am your master, what am I to call you? To what are you referred when your masters call on you?
I am your whelp.
Oh.
I'm your whelp.
Best master. Call me slave.
Swipe left.
It's getting kinky.
That's one hell of a Tinder bio.
Call me whelp.
That does not sit well with me. So I will give you a new name, I think. If that is all right by you.
It is your bidding, my master.
You will be called having trouble here. You will be called Animus. As long as I am your master, that is what you will be referred to. Is that understood?
Animus shall serve.
Good. Now, if you cannot come to me, how may I come to you?
En route.
I will wait.
In that moment, Ryujin and Leonidas, you finish donning on this
Oh, son of fucking
adamantine armor. And suddenly, you see on these stands, there's a little gem right on top that boing, turns red. And all the pieces of armor start to move, including the ones you're wearing. Everybody roll initiative.
Hell yeah. This thing better show up. If this is what I think it is, we're in good standing. This just has to get here before we kill our friends.
Dan, if you could move us to
Yeah.
I'm sweating. Oh.
I'm not crazy in thinking that this is probably a control gem, right?
I don't know what that is.
I'm not gonna confirm nor deny anything.
I'll for the group, I'll put it out into the air that what my suspicion as to what we saw was a slard, and this is a slardy control gem. So I'm thinking there's a red slard on the way.
I forgot about slods. Oh my gosh, of course
Okay,
it was a slod.
It's like Woody's other favorite. Next
One
to
of my favorite monsters for some reason. I love them. They're just so weird and cool and alien.
And one of the two, there are a bunch of them that like turn you into other slards if given the chance. So let's hope that none of that.
No, it does not turn you into it.
It can infect you with the phage.
You'll find out. Okay, I need to see pull up this monster.
Like aliens, you.
Yep, exactly.
Oh god.
Yeah, they're gross, gross things. All aberrations.
I need our initiatives. Everybody roll initiative.
Including the armor.
Cool. Let me roll for you.
Oh my god.
Leonidas, what'd you get? Or anybody get above 25? Or above 20? What'd you
Damn
get?
it, Drew.
A 21.
21. You know what? Hugh got a 22.
But does Drew move on his initiative or the armor's initiative?
We're gonna have to find out, aren't we?
Ooh.
I suppose
Kill
you
your friends,
fucking
but
are.
you're awake while your body does it. Ooh. Ooh.
Yikes. Some Mad Holland vibes, am I right?
Oh gosh.
Hey. Darker shade of magic heads out
Fuck
there.
Fuck yeah. That little oh god. Like the shiver in his eye when he does things.
Who got a 20 to 15?
I did.
All right, Kallias, and what'd you guys get?
20 on the nose.
19.
Okay. All right. All right, who got a 15 to 10?
10.
A 10? Okay. What's your dex, really quick?
I think it's
That face was funny.
sorry.
That's 4.
It's
isn't it?
14.
All right. All right. And Leonidas?
That's a good old 7.
7, okay.
You'd think that. I did better.
So top of the round, you guys see these armor pieces come start moving towards you. These slight red lights appearing in the helmet. Excuse me, that was a burp. Hugo's. Oh god. And quickly casts mage armor on himself, just to be safe. So that brings his armor class up a little bit. Okay, and Hugh is going to then move over to this side. He can stay right back here. And there he is. Okay, now we go to Ryujin. I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Oh.
Okay.
What'd you get?
24.
Okay. This turn is yours. And just so you know, your armor class, while you are wearing this, is 18.
Holy shit.
Right.
Is my. Nope, it's not. Because my echoes is. Fuck.
I don't know what to do. I'm
It's
gonna.
your turn. So you have Leonidas here in that same armor next to you. You guys kind of put on these battle suits, and now they're like taking control of you. And then the one to your right is also starting to move, but there's nothing within it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna wield my double-bladed scimitar, and
Okay.
I'm going to attack the empty suit that is next to me.
Okay, roll me an attack. You move over here.
Is a 19.
A 19, that's gonna hit. Roll for damage.
Amazing. Seven.
Seven?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to
So-
use my bonus action to make another attack with it.
Okay, roll an attack, my friend.
Well, I don't like you smiling like that, Woody. You're making me nervous.
I think he's thinking. He's
This
getting
is-
ready.
This
if
is the good
I
cruelty.
fail,
This is
if
that
I
good
fail
shit.
there.
Yeah, if you
If
fail,
I fail, we're done.
Ryujin's
for.
getting bodied.
Yeah.
Woody's he's got his Gardner Minshew jersey on. He's ready to kill us all.
Gotta shave and get my stash going.
Okay.
What'd you get, Ryujin? Ryujin?
Oh no.
Is Drew frozen for you guys?
Oh no.
Yeah,
Drew, are
he
you
is.
frozen?
No, Drew.
No, not the
No.
time.
Of all the
Or
times.
he's
Ah.
just looking at
There he goes.
Oh
there he
no.
goes.
Oh, this is so bad. Oh, this is so bad.
Tremendous and terrible loss.
Um.
I'm
Sorry,
watching the stream
everyone.
Right now.
to see what happens.
oh,
here it goes.
oh,
Here it goes.
okay.
He's back. He's
Well,
back.
now I'm
he's back.
huge. Hold on.
But damn the
I'm
screen.
huge.
The
There's the screen. Hold on, this is all messed
Who's
up.
really big right now?
Me.
It's
It was
top-
me.
It's the
It
top
was me
half of
for a
Dan's
little
head
bit.
and nose down for
Welcome back, Drew.
I think I fixed
I
it.
am so sorry. Our Wi-Fi went out.
That's
No, you're
okay,
totally
it
fine, buddy.
happens. It happens.
That was the suspense.
the fucking suspense.
While
truly.
we're here, while Dan's fixing, what damage did you do on your, or what was your attack on your second attack?
It was a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That hits. Roll for damage.
I feel like it's not gonna hit us. It's gonna.
That's a 4.
4. All right, with 4 points of damage. Okay, cool. Yeah, you start to lay into this adamantine armor.
And that's
Okay.
the end of my turn.
All right, cool. Now we go to Kallias. Your turn.
Right, watching this happen, not knowing what's going on with really my friends in armor, I'm just gonna give a quick whisper using the crystal. I am in need of assistance. You are needed now. Animus, come quickly. And then I'm gonna put the crystal somewhere on my person and run over to the left, the western edge of the table.
Okay.
And then I'm going to let that wild energy spool in my hands and cast a chaos bolt. But as it leaves my hand, just send a fleck of the magic itself to bifurcate it and use a sorcery point to twin spell it to the 2 suits of armor instead of just one of
Sick.
them.
Roll for those attacks.
That's very cool.
First attack is a 19 on the one on the left, and then a 12 on the one on the right.
An 11 and a 12.
No, a 19 and a 12.
19 hits. 12 does not.
Great. So that makes it easy. Oh my terrible rolls on the Chaos Bolt today. Terrible rolls. It's got a max potential of something like 26 on its own, and right now I'm doing like that's going to be use mark of the spell. That is going to be, let's do acid again. 5 points of acid damage.
5 points of acid damage on the one on the left.
8 points of vodka.
2 shots of vodka.
Okay, cool. And at the end of your turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Do I get any response?
Almost there.
That's how you get. All right. Now we go to Lilith. Your turn.
Okay. First, I've got my weapons out already. I'm going to shout at Leonidas and Ryujin. Are you two okay? And then I'm going to take... Question, DM. If I take a hide action and then run at somebody, does that count as... Oh, you know what? I'm not going to. I'm going to run at that suit of armor that Ryujin is flanking. I would like to slide across the table like a cool dude.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Cool.
And then get into flanking position and attack.
All right. Roll me. You do have the one behind you, sort of. So
That's okay.
roll me an attack.
That is a 17 to hit.
You bring out your rapier and ching, glances off the armor. Does not make impact.
Damn it. Okay,
gonna be
bonus
an 18,
action.
isn't it?
Disengage. And I would like to kind of dance out of melee range from them.
All right. You moving that far was most of your movement, I would say.
Just like back by the table.
Yeah, so just move back again.
Oh
Hello,
God, Woody,
Xbox?
your
Xbox
Xbox
again?
is being taken.
Insane. This
There's
it
notes
never
inside
ever
my
did that to
Xbox.
me, ever. And as soon as I gave it to you guys, it was like, I have awoken. Welcome.
It just
Welcome
wants
to
be
my
friends
new
with me all the
age.
time. It's like, you're not playing me, honey. All right, is that the end of
You
your
haven't
turn,
touched me in so long.
You haven't touched
Guys,
my
I'm
phone.
just waiting for a reply from Ryujin and Leonidas.
Okay, now we go to Ember. Your turn.
Well, the safe bet is to hit the one in the corner with an Eldritch Blast.
All right, roll me an attack.
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That hurts. Roll for damage.
We're making some progress.
Tobior, ready to work.
8 points of damage.
All right.
No, sorry, 6.
6. Okay, 11 points. All right, yeah. Okay, cool. Excellent. Then your turn.
Yeah.
Gotcha, senor. Now it's the armor's turn. Hey, Leonidas and Ryujin, roll me strength saving throws, por favor.
Oh, Jesus.
Two turns in combat if these fail. That's actually nuts.
I got the same roll.
What'd you get?
And I got
24.
a 23.
Well, these suits of armor rolled a 3 and a 2, so they lose their turn for this moment.
Oh, cool.
They stay where they are. However, these two are going to move towards Lilith.
Wait, I thought they lost their turn.
Nope.
No. The ones you're wearing.
Ours did.
But
Oh
question,
my god.
that suit of armor moved out of melee range of Ryujin.
It did
Oh,
do that.
do I get an opportunity attack?
You can certainly try, but I'm first going to ask you to make me a strength saving throw.
Okay, I'll do it.
Huh, that sucks.
That's a 19.
Natural 20.
Ah!
So
Wow.
You, try, like, you see this opportunity, you try to go, but the armor just stops you. And nothing happens. Okay, these two are going to body Lilith really quick.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Oh
Do
my
they?
god.
Do they have weapons?
Yeah.
No, it's just the one arm they have truly.
Oh, okay.
However,
And they're
rolled
like, grab.
the first one rolled a 3 and a 1, so does not work. The next one, oh yes, 20 to hit.
Of course.
Yeah, nice. What do you?
20 to clap cheeks.
Hey, you know what? Only 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
as
okay.
this
Only
thing
4. Level
slams
3,
into
that's
your
like
back.
a third of my health. Like, only 4. And then yeah.
20 clap
okay.
cheek?
20 to clap cheeks? Okay, and that is the end of the armor's turn. Leonidas, roll me a strength saving throw, senor.
Buckle down, boy.
What? What'd you get?
That's a 12.
I'm gonna guess that ain't good enough.
An 11. You son of a bitch.
Oh.
Okay, you have your turn. You have your
Wait,
turn.
did I do the math right? 7 plus 5 is 12.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, then.
You
yeah,
son of a
great.
bitch.
I'm gonna stay right there, and I'm gonna cast an echo.
Not constrained by the armor.
Not
Notably.
constrained by
Mental
the armor.
commands.
Not
Secondly.
not naming him either because I'm feeling weird about that currently. And then I'm going to go attack the one that is behind Lilith.
There's not really, because there's a wall right here.
No. By the table.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Correct,
There's
that one.
your echo right there.
Are the stands still there with the glowing gems that you described?
Yep.
Or are
there's
they
one,
part of the
like,
armor?
There's one here. I'll mark something so I can mark them where they are. I'll do these. There's one here. Here. And here. And then one where
Leonidas is standing.
I'll just move Leonidas a little bit and put one there.
Okay.
There we go.
Would you consider me having flanking? What's going on there?
Yeah, technically, yeah.
Oh, right.
Poggers, bro.
Nope.
Oh.
Oh, advantage.
Hey, DMs out there, read the full stat block when you bring them up, because you forget things and you miss things.
Yeah.
A 17 doesn't hit, does it?
17 does not hit.
Okay, I'm gonna unleash Incarnation and hit again with unnamed Echo.
Okay. The echo kind of almost like as it swings down and misses, it then just reverses back and starts another swing.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, that's going to hit. Roll for damage.
12 points.
12 points of damage?
Yes.
All right. Okay, cool. And that is that one. So where'd my pen go? Oh, there it is. All right. 3. Okay. That one's there. You see it kind of puts a good dent into this as it brings down its great sword on it. Now we go towards top of the round, back to Hugh. Hugh with his armor on is going to kind of look around, and he's just going to cast a quick, make sure I know what the spell it is. It's going to, oh god, he can't do that. That's going to be bad. Yeah, he's going to run up, jump up on top of the table, and he's going to put his hands on this armor and cast Shocking Grasp on this piece of armor.
Cool.
Made of metal, right?
Made of metal.
With advantage.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? That is a 20 to hit, so that's going to hit. So 1d8 of damage. Nice, Hugh. You're pulling your weight. 4 points of
doing well,
damage on
Hugh.
this one.
You know who we forgot about? Farmer
Milton.
Joe. Fucking Farmer Joe in the back corner over there.
Fucking Joe. What a king.
I thought they're still outside, but they can be inside if we want.
We can retcon that he's waiting at the door.
Yeah, I think that's for the best.
Milton and Cora are here.
Just hanging out going, hey guys.
Oh, Cora's definitely not saying hey guys.
Well,
Cora is mumbling to herself silently.
Cora's lost in the souls.
Okay, now that's the end of Hugh's turn, and now we go to Ryu. Oh, then Hugh actually is going to kind of quickly, just not a hard kick to do damage, but to kick the armor, and he is going to use his special ability called Tandem Tactician, and he's going to perform the help action as a bonus action. So whoever attacks this one next will have advantage.
nice.
Love it.
If they already have advantage, does it matter or not?
Does not matter.
You wouldn't call that triple advantage?
No.
There's no
There's some
such
sort of
thing.
like
I know,
giant
I
truck
know,
outside
I
my
was
window.
They're there for you, Kyle. Look inside.
They have arrived.
Child
We
catchers.
missed them.
We have been waiting.
Well, they have arrived. Call in the friends.
Toot, toot.
Who's next?
Yep, that will be Ryujin. Roll me a strength saving throw, senor.
Natural 20.
Son of a bitch.
Wow, that is just
Your turn is yours.
unbelievable.
Our chief, our king.
Chief,
I'm going to use my
Ryujin.
action to summon my Drake.
Okay.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
I don't have a Drake mini yet, but I have this little kind of red kobold, so I feel like that's a good stand-in.
Can it look like a red kobold?
Where would you like it?
Next to me is fine.
Okay.
Actually, not as close. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, this little kind of dog-sized creature just kind of appears out of a rift and lands, and it's just covered in scales. What color is it right now? What damage type are you choosing?
Acid.
So it's this kind of blackish green, and there it is.
What is it? It's like a
It looks like a dog and a dragon had a baby.
nice.
So we're in what is it? Toothless territory.
Yeah.
But smaller, yes.
Great.
All right, Ryujin, is that an action to summon or a bonus?
Yeah,
action?
that's an action.
Okay. Are you doing anything else?
Can y'all hear this?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
I guess never mind then. It sounds like somebody's chopping down a tree.
Oh wow.
What the
No.
hell?
Yeah, no, I can't hear them.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I think that's all I can do. I'm not gonna try and move anywhere.
Okay,
'cause
you
it's
stay there.
magic, yeah.
All right, that's the end of your turn. Kallias, it is your turn.
I am going to have to move back a little bit because the presence of a drake is deeply unsettling.
Oh.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, straight back. That good?
That's fine for now.
All right. That as you move back, this one is going to use its reaction to try to hit you though, because it was in combat range of you.
Oh, I thought they had to be engaged in combat with me, and they had not done that.
You were within combat range, which
Okay.
is if you leave combat range.
That works for me.
Yeah. However, son of a bitch, got like a.
Because like, if you were to run by somebody,
Yeah,
they
they
could
could-
take a
Exactly.
swing.
Yeah.
That is a total of 11. Doesn't
Yeah.
hit. Yeah.
No, doesn't.
All right. This one is a chump. So no. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to just reach out, focusing that same psychic presence I use when messaging to try and lash out the 2 suits of armor with Tasha's Mind Whip, twin spelled again using my last 2 sorcery points.
Okay.
I will need a intelligence saving throw from both of them.
Hey, animated armor, not very smart.
Don't have brains.
I don't have more.
That would be negative something for one of them.
Nice.
And a 7 for another.
Okay, they are both going to fail, which means they're going to take 3d6 of psychic damage, and they can only move, take an action, or a bonus action on its next turn.
That
Okay.
Only one of the 3.
I will tell you, they are immune to psychic damage.
Because they don't have brains.
because they are butt
Well,
armor.
they still can only do one of those things.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
So,
They can move, bonus, or full action, correct?
Mhm.
It's
Okay,
hard
cool.
to whip a mind when the mind isn't there.
Just an empty bucket.
Just an empty bucket in an empty
does
square.
Bucket whip.
that's sorry.
That's
now
what
we
you
go to
need.
Lilith. It's
Does
your
it make
turn.
a hollow sound at least, like a
We hear
bell?
a dong.
Okay, well, I'd like to attack the suit of armor that's right in front of me. That's being flanked.
Okay, yeah, roll an attack with advantage.
Oh, and they also can't take reactions anymore.
Cool.
That's a
Good to
dirty
know.
20.
Roll for damage.
Real quick. Before
Yeah.
you roll for damage, my is Lilith within 30 feet of my little dragon boy?
Absolutely.
Okay, so it has this ability called Infused Strikes. A creature it can see within 30 feet of the Drake can that hits with the weapon attack. The Drake can infuse a strike with its essence, causing that attack to deal an extra 1d6 damage of the type determined by the draconic essence.
That means I roll 3d6 and 1d8.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
So as Lilith
Wait, that's
comes
so
down
cool.
to like stab into it, you see this the like almost like a greenish black mist. This drake goes whoosh, and attaches its essence to this sword and it stabs into this armor, piercing into the metal and pulling out, and then it just returns back to its spot.
Alright, I take my rapier and I stab it, and that's going to be 13 points of damage.
13.
13 points of
13.
damage as you
13.
you see this armor like trying to keep itself up, just crump to the ground as this acid starts to pool over it, and this armor is gone and dead. And you see this little control gem right here go dark.
Bonus, or it's not a bonus action, it's just part of my ish. So when I do the stab, I hear a man's laugh, and then I see out of the corner of my eye a green coat, and then the suit of armor behind me gets 1d6 of damage.
What type of damage?
Wills of the grave, it is necrotic.
Okay, all right, yeah, that'll work.
Oh, that's six points of damage. 6 points.
6 points of damage is not bad.
Spooky, ooky.
And then, if I can, with my bonus action, I'd like to turn around and slash at that other suit of armor with my
Roll-
dagger.
Roll an attack.
Oh, I didn't make it.
Okay, so as you guys see Lilith kind of like
I didn't make it.
just stab one down to the ground, pull it out, bring it around, and this like essence, this like kind of dark essence passes passes by, and she comes around and slashes at it, but tinks off. But you see this armor behind her, like be rebuffed by this sort of essence that passed through it. And now that is the end of Lilith's turn. Ember, your turn.
I will come. I lost a headphone. I will come around south to get a better angle on the remaining armor and Eldritch Blast.
Okay, roll an attack. The old faithful.
That's a 21.
20. That's gonna hit, dog. Roll for damage.
10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. All right, with that 10 points of damage. Yeah, it's hurting. Still up. Okay, now we go to the armor's turn. I need Ryujin and Leonidas to roll me strength saving throws, please. Leonidas.
That's a 9.
Okay, and Ryujin.
19.
19. Okay, they both rolled 20s. They got to 20, so they both have their turns as well. So Ryujin's is gonna come up, stand here, and Ryujin, I would like you to make an attack on Lilith with advantage.
I yell, move now, move away from me now. I don't
I'm
have.
so glad that I had the foresight to move away from Leonidas.
Am I attacking myself? Oh, the irony.
no. You're getting up on the table.
Armor climbs on the table to attack Hugh, and I need you, Leonidas, to roll attack on Hugh.
I'm so sorry, my friend. I don't know
So
what's
Ryujin,
happening.
what'd you get on your attack roll?
So I rolled. Hold on. A 4.
A 4.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is
Magical dice of wonder. Strike again.
And I rolled a 6.
Do you have a bonus action attack with your scimitar?
I do.
Okay, I need you to do a bonus action attack as well.
Okay.
With advantage.
Oh, with advantage. Oh, shit.
Yours is not advantage, Dan.
I'm just
13.
being flanked.
Oh, right. Then
13?
Yeah.
With that 13, is that your armor class, Lilith?
Nope.
All right. So, Lilith, you skirt by these attacks. Leonidas, what'd you get for you?
Mine was an 8.
An 8 to hit?
I rolled a 3 plus 5.
Okay, well, that was with advantage, correct?
I thought I didn't have advantage.
You do
Yeah.
not have advantage. Okay. Yeah, you miss Hugh, and you see kind of Hugh look at you a little confused and go, shit. And okay. And then we go to the other armor's turn. It's going to attack at Lilith with advantage. Natural 20.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Okay.
Cry for me, Argentina.
Don't
Bye.
Argentina.
1 second.
I wish
13 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing just boom, upside the head with its mailed fist,
Ow.
ringing your bell. Literally.
Ringing your bell.
Oh. Oh.
It has another attack.
Uh-oh.
Because I didn't read their stat block, that's why I said it. They have 2 attacks a turn. That would be a 21 to hit.
Of course.
Okay. 3 points of damage. So this thing just like with its closed fist goes boom against the head and just like then again against your shoulder, just kind of glancing you, but you're like blood a little bit coming out of your ears and like your brow cut a little bit from it.
Lilith does not look good.
You hear Milton go, "Oh shit."
Fuck.
Fucking Milton.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
All right.
I thought he was a monk. Are monks allowed to swear?
Yeah, he is. Now it is Leonidas' turn. I need you to roll me a strength saving throw, please.
Oh boy. Okay. 17. No, 16.
Out of 15. So you have your turn.
Okay. I am going to... Shit. What do I see?
You're here.
Everything?
You're at the moment engaged with Hugh right here. There is Ryujin and his right here, and then there's the other armor over here.
Okay, just for my...
Clarification.
Yeah, does an action surge give you another bonus action?
No, just an action.
And the action surge can only be an attack action.
Oh, that's very good to know. Thank you, Kyle. Cool. Then I will take the echo. Oh, is the armor in front of me, in front of the echo, gone? I can't really see.
It's gone.
Yes, it is. It is kind of encircled, but it is
Yeah.
gone. It's been
Okay, then I'm going to move the echo around to the other armor.
All right, if we can just move right
How much
there.
how much would that be movement-wise?
I would say that movement, like 20.
Okay, then I'm going to move myself to the other side of the echo. Or to the other side of the armor.
20, yeah, you just enough.
And then I'm going to attack. Leonidas is going to attack. And then I'm going to unleash Incarnation and attack with the echo.
Okay. Roll attacks. With advantage, because you're flanking.
For both of them?
For both of them, yeah. You're double teaming this with yourself.
Okay.
That's-
Okay.
I did not mean it
Well-
like that.
Leonidas. For Leonidas, I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Nice.
Thank God. Okay, for the echo.
Ting, ting, off the armor.
I rolled
think
a.
that was for what?
I rolled a 19. 40, yeah, 19.
A 19. Okay. With the 19, you hit. Roll for damage.
Oh, thank God. I was gonna be very upset by that. Oh, that doesn't really do 9, 3, 12. 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. With the 12,
Is that your math song?
yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Shut
a
up.
math
It's
song.
really close to Sunday in the Park with George.
You-
Very
You
close.
kind of bring around, like, you try to hit it with the edge of the blade. You realize it's not really working. You flip the blade around with the now mailed fist you have, and using that cross guard, you bring it around and into the helmet, knocking the helmet off, dispelling the enchantment. And this one is gone. And this gem goes quiet.
We are still in combat for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, that one is dead, and now we go. Is the end of your turn? You guys hear this, and coming in through this door is this large reptilian frog-like creature. It is the one slat, or two of. I have most of the slats in my collection. The two I don't is red and blue. So I'm using this bone golem as my stand-in, but it is this large.
Don't want to
frog-like
just use a
creature.
slad and then just tell us
You-
it's red.
I feel like let's use a slab because that is a
But
little
it's-
more imposing than a
It's
slab.
an unpainted one.
Oh,
Ah,
it'll be
Please,
okay.
please, can we use a slab?
Okay. Well,
Because that looks
Chat and the people
horrifying.
watching, forgive Woody because he's a perfectionist when it comes to his mini
Yeah,
painting.
you see that
That
God,
is
it's
clearly
so-
That's a cool mini.
you
a
see this
beast.
this slab come down, and you feel this hand reached out and placed on your shoulder, Kallias. And Master. And now we go to Hugh's turn. Hugh, kind of just really taken aback by everything, sees the gems and is gonna cast Magic Missile, all three at one. So he-
Not dispel magic, of course.
wait.
not.
What is
That's a
what
higher
is
spell.
what
Magic
is
Missile's
Oh,
an
that's
easy.
true.
what is Hugh casting on?
So there's these crystals at the top of each of the stands that are glowing, and he was able to notice them. So he's going to roll Magic Missile at them. And you see It hits. You see this crystal starts to glow brighter and starts to pulse with like a more erratic energy, but does not do enough damage to destroy it. That is, you see him just curse under his breath, and that is the end of his turn. Now we go to Ryujin. Roll me a strength saving throw, please.
Dirty 20.
Natural 20.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm
No.
going down, gang. I'm going down. I'll see you on the other side.
See you on the other side.
I'll see
Yeah,
you.
this one's gonna go after Lilith, not with advantage though. So roll me an attack for Lilith, please, Ryujin.
It doesn't have advantage even though its other armor is flanking it.
The other armor's
Down.
it technically no, actually no. Dan, could you roll
That's what I
me a
mean.
strength
Yeah.
saving throw, please?
Well, also my echo.
Well, your echo's not your armor.
Oh, right.
Well, in the last thing,
Yeah.
he does have control over the armor because he rolled high enough and
True, and it
is
is
in
his
control in this
turn.
moment.
You know what? It's not the armor's turn, so yes, I will allow because Leonidas just went. So I would say Leonidas still has physical control over the armor until the armor's next turn. That's when it's tested again. So I will. That is a good. Thank you for bringing that up. So do not roll, Dan.
Oh, I already did, but doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
We'll say
So
I
what'd you
rolled a
get,
natural 20.
Ryujin.
A 24.
Roll for damage, my big dog.
God.
Bonk. Wouldn't it be the armor's attack?
No, because the armor is controlling Ryujin's. If Ryujin hadn't drawn any weapons, yes. But Ryujin drew his sword.
It's still scimitar. It's a scimitar.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's 4.
A 4? 4 points of damage.
I'm down.
Okay.
Lilith, you get cut down and just like you fall to the ground trying to hold yourself up, and you hear this screaming in the back of your head. You're down. All right, Ryujin, I want you to. The armor's going to step here and take an attack at Hugh with that bonus action.
14.
14. You see it comes up, and that magical plating that is around Hugh, that kind of looks like almost like books that have been wrapped around him spectrally, glances and destroys one of the magical books, but does not hit. All right. Yes.
Does my dragon still get to go immediately after my turn?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna have it use its breath to hit one of the crystals.
Okay. This is the one that Hugh hit. This is the one that has been unhit. This is yours.
I want to. I'll hit the one that Hugh hit.
Okay. Your faithful companion runs up. Boop. Roll me an attack. Or is it a save? What is it?
Oh, you know what? It's a bite action, first of all. So let's try that instead, because I've read this wrong.
You're good.
We'll do that. And it is... so it says bite, melee weapon attack. Reach 5 feet.
Reach? Okay, yeah. You roll an attack.
That is a 19.
19 points of damage. Okay. With that 19, it sinks in. Roll for damage?
Yes.
Oh.
That is 1. That is a 5.
5. As your Drake leaps up. What's your Drake's name? Did you name it?
I did, but
Oh, have you not said it yet?
I haven't decided. I have a couple different. Yeah, so I haven't picked it
So
specific.
your Drake leaps up and latches its teeth into it, breaks it in its strong jaws just like a sweet little pit bull grabbing a toy, and just like you see like its gems, and it's kind of like almost shaking its butt, looking at you in approval. And this gem is gone, and you feel that sort of energy around you go away. and it's just a suit of armor. And I apologize, it's not. This isn't adamantine. It is mithril. I got the two mixed up.
Oh.
So really, Lord of the Rings.
It's exactly that. Yeah,
It's the light armor.
extra durable, extra light.
Mm-hmm.
Rip for her pleasure. Armor.
You?
Yep. That's the worst thing that's been said today.
Yeah, really?
All the things.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, that
I'll
is
say
the
yes.
end of Ryujin. Your turn, Kallias. It is your turn, and you can command to do on your turn.
So, is it like other things where it's a bonus action command?
No, you can basically tell it what to do, and on its turn, which is I'm making it the top of the round, it will do what you want it to.
Oh, right, but it still has a bonus action to command it.
Yes, I'll
Great.
say so.
So I'm going to look towards it, still internally, restrain the Leonin, and then I'm going to dash over, or go as far away from it as I can, towards the east side of the room, while giving, I guess Milton a glance, being like, "Don't mind him." I'm gonna go to the final black panel on the east side of the room, on the same latitude that I'm on.
You're dashing?
No, just running over there as far as I can get eastwards.
And your speed is 30, correct?
Yeah.
In a straight dash, kind of leaping over.
No. Sorry. Just like literally laterally. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You get
As far as I can go without
you
dashing. Like just my 30 feet.
Yeah, you can get to just about, actually, technically right here.
Perfect. That's exactly where I was aiming to go. And I'm gonna whip a Chaos Bolt across the room to try and shatter that last crystal.
Is Chaos Bolt a cantrip?
No, it's a first level spell, baby.
Oh, you're burning them, baby. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, roll an attack.
That's the second one. Who's natural 20, but it's cocked. I have to reroll it.
Yep.
That's a 16.
16. That's gonna hit. Roll for damage.
Of course, this one claps with the damage. That's going to be a. That's going to be. Oh man, math is hard. 15 points of thunder damage.
15. So as this like, you see this gem just into air, broken, and Leonidas, you feel that kind of strain that you have against this armor go away. And you guys are now out of combat. But we're still in round action. Kallias, your turn. Lilith, roll me a death saving throw. We find ourselves here again.
Mm-hmm. It's 12.
12? All right, one success. Ember, it is your turn.
I use my feline agility to like move as fast as I can over the table over to Lilith, and I cast Spare the Dying.
Okay, yeah, and so you have stabilized Lilith, although she is unconscious. Okay, then we're out of round action, and now you see as that happens at the same time, this big red frog creature comes over and then just like grabs Leonidas. Leonidas, roll me it's gonna be a strength contest or an athletics contest against this lad.
Excuse me, sir.
Don't want a hug.
What'd you get?
A strength, just straight strength.
Yeah, athletics. Strength,
athletics.
Whatever.
Then that's an 8.
Okay, it got a 17. So as you kind of like, it like grabs your arms and like just like completely and just like holds you, and you feel kind of like ripping your arms a little bit, but it's like just holding you there, looking towards Kallias.
What the fuck is this, Kallias?
Animus, you can put him down. It's all right. It's over. Put him down. Thank you.
And kind of sits down on its haunches right next to Cora, just looking at all of you.
I turn around, look at it, and my echo comes up and then stands on the table next to it, and the two of us are just staring at the frog.
Okay. You can take this out of the battle map too, Dan.
Oh, cool.
Everyone, this is Animus. I believe they are somehow linked to this. And I believe they can help us.
I don't like that thing. It just picked
Let
me
me-
up.
They will help us.
As you say that, Animus kind of lowers their head, keeping an eye on you.
Who?
On Kallias.
Oh.
So, is he just gonna follow us everywhere?
I think so.
Cool.
Animus, would you answer some questions?
You reach out to it mentally, and it says,
Master will save you.
What are you capable of?
Pain.
I suppose that was expected.
Aren't we all?
What did he say?
Why?
let me just let you know, you get the sense this thing's not very smart, like whatsoever.
Nice. It's like reaching out into a fucking
Nice.
Play-Doh.
vacuum.
It's like you're literally trying to talk to a frog.
Explain to us what's going on.
Ribbit.
There are some smart frogs. Have you ever seen?
Like-
Lies.
Ribbit.
What?
Have
it's
you
a
ever
cycle.
seen Meet the Robinsons? That's a smart frog.
I wouldn't go that far.
I'm thinking of
actually.
Flushed Away also.
Yeah.
It's a
Um,
little smarter than like your average cat, but like not by much.
Cats aren't very
Okay.
smart.
Yeah,
Cats
that's
are
not-
So still not
it's not a
like
cat.
we're not even at the level of if boots could talk.
Yeah,
This is a
it's-
little below that.
It's like between cats and dogs.
Great.
Okay.
Great. Why are you here?
Trapped.
There was another of you outside. Is it free?
No. None of us.
You could be.
You say that, you see its eyes kind of light up and look towards you in a very aggressive way.
If you can assist us, we can see about that at the end of this. But I have to know who controls that one.
They who are left.
They are left.
They who are left.
They're to the left.
So,
If you'll take a left.
To the left, to the left.
My friends.
Democrats?
Hey, you know, you see as he lowers his head, a MAGA hat.
Oh, Jesus.
womp womp.
He's a red.
Out.
It's a red slot, I guess.
Yep, yeah.
Well,
You can't argue with him.
I'm afraid there are other things here. Not just more of these creatures, but there are things with more of these controlling them. Animus describes them as those who are left. So whatever
Why
this
is he
place
so
was,
big?
I am not certain they are of the highest intellect.
Understood.
I will be honest with you, Kallias. In the same way that you do not enjoy things that come out of random things, I do not like being picked up.
Well, I apologize. It was not for the sake of enjoyment. It was that you were attacking us.
Is
Speaking, do we have any? I'm going to sort of forget myself for a moment and go over to Lilith
He's
and
unconscious, just on the floor.
feed
No, have
one of my
Milton.
healing potions. Oh,
Milton do
Milton.
it.
Milton.
Let's keep our potions.
Farmer.
Milton.
Here, are you coming? All right. He kind of like steps around Animus. Like, all right. Holy shit. Lilith, you get 8 points of healing as he kind of smelling salts you back and puts some ointments on you.
By the way, Lilith, I am very sorry.
Yes, I am sorry, Hugh.
Not quite in control of myself.
Well, I look at both of them, and I just kind of take a couple steps back from them first.
You guys still wearing the armor?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm keeping it on.
What the hell just happened? Were you in there and did you want to kill us?
No.
No.
And
I
what
was
is that?
fighting many battles.
That's something
Kallias'
Kallias
new
is doing.
friend.
Wait, hold on. Also, Ryujin, what is that? And I point towards
What are those?
What are those?
I've told you about my dragon, right?
Yes.
It seems like all of us have something that comes out of us.
Well, it doesn't exactly come out of me.
I'm
There's-
done.
That one came out of my mouth and I went, here it comes, and I didn't finish it.
Yeah.
There's a sweet pendant that I wear around my neck.
It comes
that
out of the
it
pendant?
appears from. Yes,
Impressive.
or is the pendant.
Shall we take a break and
Oh, yeah.
discuss these new developments? I know that most of us need some healing, and I wouldn't mind regaining some energy.
I've had a revelation. I'm going to call my echoes E. And then I step into E.
Okay.
I say that to myself or whoever wants to listen.
Are we safe in here from the others, Animus?
Uncertain.
Then keep us safe.
It bows its head towards you and out the door.
Kallias. I run over to Kallias and I look at him and I say, you promise me that you have control of that.
I do.
Because I know those things. Look, I don't know what's speaking in your head, but it is dangerous.
I know.
So if you feel like it's taking over your life, or your whatever, consciousness, whatever, hoo-ha, I don't know.
I already have enough scales I wasn't born with.
Please,
I know.
be careful.
Do we have to worry about you two trying to kill us again?
I don't know, but I'll be
I'm
honest.
not entirely sure.
I'm not sure either. However, I'll be honest. This is really cool, and I'd like to
I
keep it on.
agree.
It makes me feel more safe. Is that the correct words? Makes me I feel like something could hit me, and then not be able to. I have better armor. I'm gonna go in the corner. I feel
Right.
a little overwhelmed.
Well, since that was intense, I do think that it might be helpful to sit down and relax, but also to look over this diagram a little bit more. Perhaps we can glean something from it.
Okay, let's take some time to look at the room. Hopefully there's no more traps. And rest Aye.
As you guys
Aye.
start to take a rest and look over this diagram, Ember, roll me a investigation with advantage because Hugh's going to help you.
Awesome. Happy for that advantage. 16.
16. It seems to be, as you look at it, a diagram of a building, blueprints of a floor, of some sort of tower, and each corner has those symbols, and there's this writing in Mobian, and the little bit of Mobian that you and Hugh can work out is they seem to be some sort of activations. That's the word that you have been able to figure out, as activate.
So if these are activations, does that mean that they're activating the tower
Oh,
or something within?
that was what I was about to say.
So if this right here in the middle is the tower, or are we inside the tower from the vantage point of this map? Or is it outside of the tower? Do we have to go to multiple other places before going to, do we even want to activate it?
So that's the question. I think we should go and find, and points towards the blueprints, this room, to understand what it could be, and then we can make that decision.
And this room is in the tower.
That is my guess as well.
All right.
All right. Well, we should get our take a bit of a rest while we still can.
Right.
Because I feel like this tower is going to be quite interesting.
I would agree.
As you all take a moment. Ember, you nod off. Just kind of, as you're sitting there, kind of taking deep breaths, you just kind of close your eyes for a moment. And you find yourself in that fresh air space again. That lounge of Amber's. Amber's not there. And there, you see this stand-in for a crystal on this pedestal, sitting right there. And as you look at it, you see these images flash around. And as you get closer, it's images of the day. You see you fighting the roper, you riding on the raft. No order, just kind of jumping around to certain points. Just confusing. And then a breeze comes, and you nod back up. Confused. No indication from Amber what that was, or even if she was in charge of it. Just something. As you all sit there, finishing your short rest for the hour, you take a moment. Roll me perception checks, everybody.
Hearing or
Hearing.
sight?
Hearing.
Yeah.
And Leonidas, you have advantage as well.
Oh, it's so shit.
Why do I have advantage?
You'll find out.
That's cool. Good. You said we took a short rest also, Woody?
Yeah, this is the end of the short rest right here.
Cool. I gotta, or do you want?
What?
I got.
Yeah.
I got a
What'd you
dirty. I got a dirty 20.
Okay, Ember,
11.
11. Kallias,
I got a 21.
Ryujin,
23.
and Lilith.
7.
Okay. Lilith, you just got your your bell rung, so
Mhm.
you're not really hearing it. But the rest of you, a moment passes, you hear a couple, and Leonidas, you hear, Papa?
Nope. Nope. Don't you dare, Woody.
And that's where we're gonna end today's session.
Ooh, I don't like it. Oh,
That's a low blow there, dude.
that was cheap.
Ooh.
To quote my brother playing Injustice, that was cheap.
All right, hey, thank you everybody for hanging out with us. Hope you had some fun today, and please, if you were into it, please send us a subscribe, all that. But thank you all for enjoying some D&D with us. We can't
Yeah.
wait.
We have to sit with that.
And
to-
thanks to the raiders
thank you
who
for
came
the
and
raiders.
joined
Yeah.
Oh
us.
shoot! I didn't.
We had a nice little. I don't. Who?
And
Nice little
thank you
raiding
so
party.
much to Woody for leveling us up to level 4.
Yes,
Woody's
thank
like,
you
"Yeah,
so
eat us."
much.
Not yet.
Thanks, bud.
Not yet. Close. You guys are getting close, but not yet.
You don't want me to have a 5 in charisma. That's all I'll say. You don't want that.
All right. Hey everybody, thank you for hanging out with us. Thanks for anybody new hanging out. If you guys if you enjoyed it, please go back to our backlog. We're on everything else, podcast, YouTube, what have you. And
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Again, guys, like we're just getting started, and word of the mouth.
Word of
is
the mouth.
Best advertisement we can do. So spread the
It's
word.
Also, my
Spread some
second,
joy.
my favorite second level spell. Word of the mouth.
Oh, word of the mouth. And spread some love. And we love you. And we will see you next week.
Bye. Oh, do we want to
You get
raid?
an
Wanna raid
appointment?
it? Oh, we're gonna raid someone. All right. Bye.